I have consultations to do, but maybe after this life I'll get
Why
it.
don't you do consultation and go live in the evening?
I'm life. Consultation comes with the spirit. I'm not yet in that mood for consultation.
I'm not seeing you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Amal. Good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday. Yay. Let me arrange my dread. Happy Sunday. Yay. How we doing? Guys, let's tap on our screen. Today is another beautiful day for what? For lecture. I'm going to be teaching today. Good afternoon, Edith. How are you doing? Please, let's share the live. I notice some people don't get my notification when I'm live. And they've complained about it, but I don't know why it happens like that. Juicy Lilybird, darling. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Oh, you don't get notification too, right?
I sent you.
I don't know why some of my followers are complaining. Oma, I don't get notification from your live. It's been long I saw you live. I normally miss your live. I don't know why TikTok don't notify you people. Please, let's tap on our screen. I've not even started the live. I'm feeling sleepy. Hey God, today is going to be a very special deal. I'm feeling sleepy. I think it's because this room is kind of cold. Happy Mother's Day. Today Mother's Day. How many Mother's Day do we have? Because the thing is confusing me. I thought last 2 Sundays I'd be last month. Hey Waitira, how are you doing? I thought last month was Mother's Day. I was surprised today that my daughter sent me Happy Mother's Day again. I said, how many Mother's Day will they celebrate? Let's tap on our screen, guys. I'm using Kanai to look at you people. Oh, you are confused. Because the thing is surprising me. Thank you so much for the rose. I'm surprised though, my darling. How many Mother's Day do we have? You will see, people will see, maybe next week or next 2 Sundays, people will still write. Hey, my darling, how are you doing? People will still write Happy Mother's Day. So anybody that wish me Happy Mother's Day in any of the Sundays, I will accept too. Because for where your own start now, then another person won't stop. So on Mother's Day is Mother's Day. Okay, so good afternoon, love. Today I'm going to be talking about blood and sacrifice. Blood and sacrifice. Please, let's get our biro and our paper and write down, because for people that are not taking notes from my teaching, I don't know why most of my videos I just post 2 minutes clip from the teaching, and sometimes my teaching goes to 4 hours, 3 hours. So if you are missing the teaching, you are going to be missing a whole lot. Thank you so much for the share, darling. A whole lot, right? So today I'm going to be talking about blood and sacrifice, right? Now, when it comes to spirituality, as a whole, blood sacrifice is very key. Yes, in as much as they tell us offer sacrifice as human, do sacrifice. Even when I was a Christian, they make us understand that the more you give, the more you receive. Sacrifice is very important. Yes, in our spiritual journey, sacrifice is very important. But there is a correspondence between blood and sacrifice. Sacrifice opens doors, yes. But how are you doing this sacrifice matters a lot. Do you understand? Now, in spirituality, I've said it before that we are spiritual beings on earth. When you start being a religious person, you miss out on a lot of spiritual benefits that can elevate your journey of life. In as much as we are being told, even in the church, offer sacrifice. Even in African spirituality, they will say do sacrifice. Greetings. I don't know if Muslims, if you people offer sacrifice. Yes, you people do sacrifice. Sadaqah started from the Muslims, so you people offer sacrifice, right? But there's something that is connected to sacrifice, which happens to be wealth. Wealth, whether you like it or not, money is a very, very important essence in our journey as a human being. If you don't have money, even your family will not associate with you. The society will not associate with you. Even you yourself, you will not associate with yourself if you don't have money. Money is what makes us. You see, every time we wake up, we are looking for something to do. All money. Everybody wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to have a good source of income. Money is very key in our earthly journey. So even when you tell yourself that I don't like money, you are just deceiving yourself, because money is very, very important in our earthly journey. It's a key factor. Do you get it? Now, how does money, sacrifice, and blood relate? One of the fastest way to get money, wealth, right, is through blood sacrifice. Now, when I mean blood sacrifice, I don't mean human blood. But when it comes to sacrifice in the spiritual realm, blood must be involved. Blood sacrifice is what opens door financially very fast. That's why I found out that when I was a Christian, before I became an antichrist, right, I used to offer sacrifice a lot, but I was not offering blood sacrifice, because as a Christian, as at that time, they made us believe that Jesus Christ has sacrificed his blood for us, which is not the thing. So because that in the spiritual, right, they know how important blood sacrifice is. That is why even the Bible said God had to send his son to die for what? For us. Because why? Blood needs to be involved for certain things to happen in your life. So when I was a Christian then, I offer sacrifice a lot. I'm always putting on the altar. I'm always going to share for the poor. But I wasn't yielding the kind of result I wanted, because why? I was offering sacrifice that blood was not involved. And the sacrifice that opens doors financially, blood has to be involved. Sacrifice that move mountains, sacrifice that change your essence and position in life, blood must be involved. That is why you see that most times when they go for all these occultic people or doing money ritual, right, you see that blood is always involved. But the thing is, which spirit are you giving that blood sacrifice to? That's the key. What spirit are you offering that blood sacrifice to? There are some of you that will say, yes, in as much as you do sadaka a lot, share for the poor. But let me tell you something, you can be sharing for the poor, right? And the amount of blessing that you are supposed to get, you might not attain it because why? You have not offered blood sacrifice. By the time you offer blood sacrifice and you now go and do sacrifice to the poor or sacrifice on the road, it opens bigger doors. Because why? That sacrifice you have done, right, is more like it's energizing the blood sacrifice that you did. There are a lot of you that have sacrificed. Even as you went to church today, you sacrificed. You sow seed. And sometimes you sow seed and ask, every time I'm sowing seed, why am I not getting the benefit of this seed? Most of us are sowing the seed in a wrong way. And our pastors will not tell us. Our pastors or our spiritualists, sometimes, they don't tell us. When it comes to sacrifice that changes your entire being financially, blood must be involved. Now, in African spirituality, we use animal blood. Because why? That is the essence. I've always said it on my life that the spiritual controls the physical. The way we eat food here on earth, spirits don't eat food like that. What energizes spirit is blood. And when your spirit is energized, physically there is a physical manifestation. Because why? The spiritual controls the physical. So when you are offering sacrifices that doesn't have blood, spirits don't eat such sacrifice. Now somebody will come and ask me, oh my boy, you take sacrifice to the water, you don't spill blood there. That is why I add animal. Animal has blood, but I don't spill it. Because why? The water gave me rules not to spill blood in their water. But I take animal. Because why? Blood sacrifice must be involved. Some of you just sit down and they will say, you can feed your chi with fruits. Anybody that is telling you that is not telling you the truth. If you are going into African spirituality and you are not offering blood sacrifice, you are not doing the right thing. There is a difference between offering sacrifice of fruits, right? Sacrifice of giving and energizing the spirit that will bless you and open doors for you. That is the truth. That's why there was a post I saw on this space. Somebody was saying, if the biggest mistake you can make as an African that is going into spirituality is go and meet Afa to run matter for you. Because why? Most of these people don't do blood sacrifice. And that is one of the key to your financial breakthrough. Offer this spirit guides. We all came with spirit guides. Nobody is here alone. Is either your ancestral spirits are following you, your spiritual mates are following you, right? Your personal guidance spirit is following you. We all came with spirits. You are not here alone. You are not here on earth alone. You came with spirits. So most of us, you see that we are energizing our physical being and abandoning the spiritual part of it. Forgetting that the spiritual controls the physical. That's why you see that your uncle in the village that is not a Christian has strong spiritual growth and strength than you that is a Christian. Because why? That your uncle in the village is feeding his spiritual self, is energizing his spirit guides. But you here in the city, you are just feeding your physical body. Some of us, looking at us, we are well fed, we are looking healthy, but spiritually we are dry. Spiritually we are tattered. Spiritually we are hungry. How well is your spirit being? For anybody that your spirit guide is well fed and looking robust, see, you cannot be poor on earth. You cannot lack on earth. But most of us, we are looking very, very good, but we are struggling. Because why? Our spirit guides are what? Lean. They are fasting. They are hungry. So instead of them to go before us and clear the way for us, now they struggle for ourselves. That's not the way the world was programmed. The world was programmed that what? The spiritual controls the physical. So you need to first set your spiritual side well. Then what? You don't need to struggle on earth. Most of us are struggling. We are walking like what? Elephants, eating like ants. And that is not the way it should be. That is not the way it should be. You are supposed to be what? Gallant spiritually. And anywhere you go to will be effortless for you. If you put your hand in this business, it will prosper. If you put your hand in this business, it will prosper. It is spirits that bring people to patronize you, not be your doing. It is spirits that what? Bring people to patronize you. That's why some people will just see me on this space and say, Oma, I saw you and I just connected with you. I just felt a certain kind of connection. Because why? I have energized my own spirit. My spirit will work for me and work with whoever knows that I need to transfer energy to. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. So if you as an individual, you still sit down and imagine and think that it is by offering, it is by doing sadaqah, it is by sharing, doing giveaway that will open big doors. The kind of wealth that you want in this earth, those things will not give it to you. The kind of breakthrough you want, those things would not give it to you. If you want to know more about yourself, come and do consultation. Do you understand? Those things would not what? Give you the kind of grace and the kind of wealth that you have. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are distracting me, Light. You are distracting me, please. If you want to do consultation, you wait. When it's time for question and answer, you can ask me those things. Now, if you want to, you see what I'm talking about. If you want to tell yourself the truth, most of the people that are well-to-do, that are successful, they don't just show you their process of sacrifice. They don't show you they don't show you behind the scene. They don't show you behind the scene. What you see is what? The finished product. And you come out and celebrate with them, not knowing the behind the scene. Right? Most of these people that you see, that you celebrate today because of their success, they have behind the scenes that they offer blood sacrifice. Blood sacrifice. It is the key. It is key to your financial stability. It is key. In as much as, yes, giving is good, but first take care of your spiritual part before what you give. And the reason why you are giving is so that when the blessings want to come, spirit on the road will not stop it. That's the essence of doing saraka. That's the essence of giving. So that spirit on the road will not stop and say, just like Agberu. But when you have not activated what will give you blessing, even spirit of the road don't have anything. If you go and give spirit of the road, no blessing is coming for them to stop it. Do you understand? So you are just doing sacrifice for spirit of the road. There are spirits that governs every part of the element of the world. We have our own personal spirit guides. Some of us have a lot, because why? The kind of village we came from, some spirits are very strong. There are spirits that are very strong. One of the reasons why they tell women, don't enter, as a woman seeing her menstrual flow, not to enter where sacrifice like a deity is, because spirits collect blood sacrifice. You enter there with your flow, let spirit not think that you're offering yourself as a sacrifice, because what spirit eat is blood. What spirit eat is blood. We humans, we eat food. Spirit take blood. That's why if you want your spirit guys to move for you, give them blood. Give them blood sacrifice. Do you understand me? Now, number one, every spirit, every human being on earth have their spirit, personal spirit guide they came to. And the Igbos call it chi. The Igbos call it chi. I don't know what they call it in your tribe, but the Igbos call it chi, your personal guardian spirit. That is your first force. That's the first spirit that works with you. Every human have that spirit. Do you understand me? Now, what I always explain to people that your chi, which is your personal guardian spirit, happens to be your your dispatch rider, spiritual dispatch rider. It is your spiritual dispatch rider. Good afternoon, my love. Alpha Jennifer. Right? Now, if your own is weak spiritually, you will struggle a lot. That's why you see that when you go to church, a pastor can tell you, thank you, darling. A pastor can tell you that they see blessing on you. They see blessing. Blessing is hanging on your head. They will tell you to go and give Go and give children. Go and do saraka. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Right? Now in church, they will tell you go and do sacrifice. Go and give to the poor. But what it is what? Your chi, your personal guardian spirit is weak. That's why blessings are hanging on your head. Because let me tell you how it works. If your water people have blessing for you, or your spiritual husband has blessing for you, they will not come and give it to you direct. It is your chi that goes there to your water people and pick the blessing and bring for you. It is your chi that stands like a medium for you spiritually. Greetings, darling. I'm fine. Do you understand? Thank you so much for the gift. It is your chi. So sometimes you go and do like you go and offer water sacrifice, or you do something, right? You've not activated your chi. You find out that you've done water work and there's no blessing coming. That's why I tell you people that, greetings, darling. Greetings to everybody greeting me. I tell you people something. One of the first spiritual work you should do after cleansing. I love you too, darling. One of the first spiritual work you should do after cleansing is energizing your personal guardian spirit, which they call chi. After cleansing is not to run to the water. No. A lot of you are getting it wrong. Just because a lot of us as water priestess, we all come out and we are doing water has wealth, water this. In the realm of the spirit, there are sequence. You cannot jump A and go to D. You must, after A, you do B, you do C. It is arranged. I love you, my darling. It is arranged. But a lot of us, we don't even do cleansing. Once we just ask. That's why a lot of you are saying, am I a water child? Am I a water child? Because the minute you hear that you're a water child, you want to go and offer water rituals. And most of the time, you go and offer these rituals, you will not get the kind of results that you are looking for. Because, yes, you offered ritual. But the spirit that will bring the blessing of the of the water ritual you did to you is weak. Is weak. Thank you so much. So if you know as an individual, right, as a human being, you have not fed your chi, which is you have not energized your personal spirit guide, you are doing it wrong. You are doing it wrong. There are some people that only feeding of chi without Without water rituals, doors open. You notice that such people, blessings were hanging in their head. So when you energize your chi, which happens to be your what? Spiritual dispatch rider, the chi, which is your personal spirit, begins to move for you spiritually. They will go to that deity that is owing you sacrifice, owing you blessing. They will interact with the deity, and the deity will bring blessings to you. Right? Now they will go to your chi will go to your water people and say, okay, this my child needs blessing. You people sent her here for assignment. You people have not given her blessing. They will release blessing for you. You get blessing. You will go and meet the ancestral spirit from your mother's side. This daughter of mine needs blessing. She's suffering. She's your child. You will what? Intercede on your behalf. That's why you see some people only feeling of chi like this, they can even buy a car. Everywhere we just steal for them. Especially there are some blessings that are hanging on your head from your previous life. Once you energize your chi know where your blessing dey. Your chi will what? Go there to collect it for you. But when you are only feeding yourself, you are not feeding your chi, as in energizing your chi with blood sacrifice, you will be stagnant in one place. You will be stagnant in one place. Yes. Anybody that is telling you that, what of if that have had people come and meet me and say, oh ma, do you know why I'm scared of this African spirituality? You know why I'm scared of this African spirituality? Every day if you do animal sacrifice, one day they will tell you to what? Come and give human being. Let me tell you something. Any place you go and they say you should cut your leg, your finger, cut your hand, or cut any part of your body, or bring what? A human being for sacrifice, that place is a place of ritual. That place is not where they practice African spirituality. In African spirituality, they punish us for things like abortion. They punish us seriously for things as abortion. That is you what? Taking another soul that is supposed to reincarnate. They punish us seriously. How much more you what? Sacrificing a full-blown human being. It is against Ajani. It is against the goddess of the earth. It is against the rules of African spirituality. A lot of you are not practicing African spirituality because, let me tell you something, when it comes to even the other religion like Christianity, they are even more lenient with rules. In African spirituality, there are so many rules that if you want to follow it, God, you will see that you will live upright. You will live upright. In African spirituality, you cannot have sex and be entering your altar. It is a taboo. It's an abomination. But I've seen pastors, they finish having sex and they are climbing the pulpit and they will preach and there's no consequence. That's why you can ask your question when I'm done teaching, right? Now, if you know that you have done water appeasement or water settlement, or in some tribes they don't do chi, they don't believe in chi. But let me tell you something I have got to understand. The fact that they do it like this in your place does not mean it's correct. Some of us in our previous life, we did this work. Now we have come back, we want to correct the things that we didn't do right. The fact that they do it like that in your place does not make it correct and valid. Yes. I'm telling you the truth. Because sometimes, some of us, we have done this work before. In our reincarnation process, which is now, we want to correct some things we did wrong in our previous life. Now you come back, you now begin to find out that you are no longer aligning with that thing, the way they do it in your place. Because why? You came to correct how they used to do it because it was wrong. That's why I tell you people that be open-minded. There is no one pattern to spiritual work. Some people will say, I'm going to do it in my place. It is only my people that know how to do it. I want them to do it the way they do it in my place. Forgetting that in that your place, you people might be practicing pure witchcraft. When it comes to African spirituality, in that your village, they might be practicing what they call pure witchcraft. I have said it before, irrespective of whoever you are, where you are coming from, if you want to go into African spirituality, just get the clean and pure person to do your spiritual work, irrespective of where you are from. I have worked from people from South Africa. I've worked for people from Ghana. I've worked for people from Namibia, different African countries that I've never been there. But I worked for them with the way my spirit guide asked me to do the work, not the way they do it in their place. And their spirit picked up. Because why? I have said this thing that 5 plus 5 will give you 10. 8 plus 2 will give you 10. 7 plus 3 will give you 10. 6 plus 4 will give you 10. We will all arrive at the same answer, but different method of what? Solution. Just make sure that I have got to understand that most of all these deities, they are the same thing, just different name and different way they are energized. What the spirit just wants is energize me. Irrespective of how you do it, energize me. I am good. I will work for you. I will work for you. Energize me. I will work for you. Right? So sometimes, I remember when I went back home, then when I was getting my spiritual journey wrong, and I said, I'm going to my people. Let me even go and do it like the Robo people, because I'm Robo. Let me even go home and go and do it like them. Biggest mistake of my life. That was one of the biggest mistakes I made in my spiritual journey. I'm not saying that they are not good ones, right? They are good ones that practice it. What I'm saying is what? Make sure the person doing your work is a clean spirit and the person has a genuine call. Because there are some people that have energized their chi, right? And things did not still work for them. Now, one thing I still need to let you people know is that if you have a spiritual call and your time for that call has reached, if you like, feed your chi 20 times, you will still suffer. Even if you like, feed your chi with elephants, you go still suffer. That's the truth. If you have, thank you so much for the gift, darling. If you have a spiritual call on your head and the time for your call has reached, if you like, give your spirit guides elephants. The biggest sacrifice so far, give them that thing. You will still suffer. Do you know why? Because why? They are not after your sacrifice anymore. They want you to pick up the mantle. You were sent here to save souls. That's why you see that some of you will say, I have done all the spiritual work they say I should do. Maybe you don't know that you are a chosen one. Maybe you don't know that you are a chosen one. Because if you are a chosen one and you are doing spiritual works, they are not working for you. Your time is up to pick up your mantle. So if you like, feed your chi 1 million times, it will not work for you. If you like, go and be appeasing water 1 million times, you will not see the benefit of that sacrifice. Why? They want you to pick up the mantle. So some of you get so frustrated and feel like African spirituality is not working for you. It's not working because why? Number one, you don't know this right sacrifice to do. You don't know what to do. There is a difference between offering sacrifice and offering it correctly. Yes. So if you know that you have a call and you are doing appeasement, your time have reached, you are wasting money. You are wasting money. If your time is up, you do once appeasement, they might open doors for you, because why? They want to provide the money for you to pick up the mantle. But after that first appeasement, they will not accept it again. You will be wasting money. That's why you see that some people will say, but after this woman took me to the water, things open up for me. But after like 3 months, everywhere lock again. I'm suffering. Yes. Because why? They opened that channel for you to be able to see money to pick up your mantle. But because you yourself, you don't even know you be before you start to offer sacrifice, they closed it back. And when they close it back now, you will be the one to sort out yourself by yourself. You will be the one to sort out yourself by yourself. Now, one thing I need to correct you people on. You see, when it comes to blood sacrifice, you need to be careful. If spirit knows that every human being can offer sacrifice as they like, they will not ordain chosen ones. They will not choose people to carry the staff of authority. If they know that if spirit know that every human being can offer sacrifice to them, can address them, can call them as they like, they will not appoint chosen ones to do the work. They appoint chosen ones for a reason. They appoint chosen ones for reason. That is why spiritually they have the staff of authority. When you see on this space and they tell you this is how to do this ritual, and it involves blood sacrifice, and you that is not a chosen one, you are doing it, you will pick up what they call ocho, witchcraft spirit, negative energy. Because why? Where blood sacrifice is being offered, it is not only good spirit that comes there. Because there is sacrifice there, both passing spirits will branch, good spirits will branch, negative spirits will branch. How then do you address this spirit? Are you called for it? All of you that like to do DIY, do it yourself. Spiritualists too they charge. Spiritualists too they charge. Where you see a spiritualist giving you tip, feed your chi like this, do your this like this, go to the water yourself, do this, do that, do this. One thing they don't tell you is that in the realm of the spirit, you have good energy and you have bad energy. Yes. And when you pick up this energy, you will not even know. You will finish the work and go and think that you have done something, but you have picked up a negative energy that will destroy you. I always say this thing. If you want to offer sacrifice to spirit, choose somebody that is chosen by the spirit to address spirits. Spirits are not foolish to pick somebody out of crowd to offer spirit to them. Some of all this, let me just tell you something that you people don't know. Some of all these spiritualists are doing content. I call them content creators. That's what I call them. Do you know why? Because why? They want you to be, they want crowd, they want engagement on their page. They want engagement on their page, on their content. They will tell you what you want to hear, not what it is. I see where people will say, if you want to go to the water, carry bowl, carry this, carry that. If water knows that everybody can come to the water, why do they choose people that are called water priestess? Why do they suffer you that is called? Why do they suffer you if you don't pick up your mantle? If water knows that everybody can go to the water. What they don't tell you is that the day water will carry one of you people, the kind laugh when I will laugh, I will not even sympathize with you. And let me tell you people something. One of all these things, one of all these things that all these priestess and priests do to you people is that they will only tell you, do this. Sometimes I see certain things. You want to hear from your spirit guide, put mirror. You people don't know. You people don't see. Let me tell you people something. The way we humans, we have our brain, they work, they understand things. Spirit not they understand things. So your own spirit guide can buy you. Your own spirit guide can buy you. You will come online, they will tell you, do this, do that. When the negative effect starts, that same spiritualist, you will go and write her or him. They will not answer you. They will read your message and they will not answer you. It is better you don't even do the ritual at all. If you don't have money to contact somebody that is chosen to address spirits, just wait till you have the money. Some of you don't know that when you go to the water yourself, right? You see water spirit, they know those that are chosen to come and call them. They know those that are chosen to call them. I always say this thing, it's not everybody that is a spiritualist that is a water priestess or a water priest. They have people that water called. They have people that water called. And when you step into the water, they know that this one is carrying our staff spiritually. They listen to you. You that just came on TikTok, you saw one person saying that if you want to go to the water, get white plate, get white bowl, carry this, carry that. You think it's only your own water spirit that is there in the water. You think it's only your own that is there in the water. The day one of you will collect, oh God.
In their church, is everybody a pastor?
I don't know for them. In your own church as a Christian, is it everybody that does deliverance? Should they have deliverance section? Ministers. Why did they not say everybody should do deliverance? Should they have deliverance ministers? And they have pastors that sit on the pulpits. Why is everybody not allowed to go and climb on the pulpit? Stay in your place. If you don't have a call, don't let anybody deceive you that you can learn it. You cannot learn this calling. It is not a skill. It is not a skill that you learn. Some of you, a spiritualist will tell you that, I just like things of the spirit. They will tell you, come and learn. Come, you can learn under me for 6 months and you can start. Spirituality is different from the physical world. You can go and learn how to be an hairdresser. You can go and learn how to be You can go and learn how to be a photographer. You can go and learn how to be a chef. But you cannot learn how to be a spiritualist. If you are not called, you are not called. If you are not called, you are not called. Most of these people that are not called, you see them now, they begin to work with the negative energy. Because if you are not called, there's no way you can work with the positive energy. There is no way. There is no way. So when you find things like that, some of them, I've come out before and I've said it. Stop telling these people to do these works themselves. You were called for a reason. You were chosen for a reason. You were chosen for a reason. The reason why you were chosen is to save souls, to work for these people. That's why you were chosen. Stop telling them to do the work themselves. They will tell you as a water child, you go to water yourself. Why are you going to the water yourself? Can you call, if spirits come now, can you stand and address the spirit and introduce yourself? Block. You see, I don't waste time. If you talk any on my page, I block you. Do you understand? If you want to learn something, you learn how to maybe venerate your spirit guides. Because why? Most of us are coming from Christian foundation. I've already blocked him. You are muting him. I've blocked him. Most of us are coming from what? The Christian foundation. We don't know how to venerate our spirit guides. Yes, you can learn that. It is the first step to learn. But learning how to what? Do witchcraft work yourself. Learning how to what? Go to water yourself. Learning how to do work yourself. Hey God.
It's like a doctor telling a patient, go home and treat your.
I'm telling you, it's just like you now. Somebody comes for you, that the person is in labor. You that is a nurse that's supposed to deliver the person. You say, go home, go and deliver you and your husband should deliver your baby yourself. I don't get it. I don't get it. You do certain works, you collect. And when things start going wrong for you, you begin to walk around looking for what is not looking for you. Because your initial intention was to get something good, but what you will pick up is something very negative. Something very negative. Some of you have seen some DIY. They will say, wake up around 12 o'clock in the night, carry water, put a mirror inside the water, light candle, call your spirit guide. Can you handle the spirit you are calling? Can you handle the spirit that you are calling? Do you think that this thing is just like the way they do it in church, that they will say, okay, now I blow the mic, everybody starts speaking in tongues. Even if you are speaking rubbish, nobody know you are speaking. If you try that with spirits, some of you will go blind. You open a spiritual portal that you cannot control, you cannot withstand. You will suffer dearly for it. Now, some of you are feeding your chi without offer. I don't know how they teach you people these things on this internet. If human being eats food, spirit need blood. There are ways what? They offer the blood sacrifice to spirits. Many of you have gone to do DIY feeding of chi. Hey God, this app is just a joker. I've said it that anyone I see, I will not talk again. Now Waka Pass be my second name now. If the spiritually like go, let them be saying, but let them be teaching you people nonsense. I'll see our Waka Pass. I will see our Waka Pass, because I know my child will not make such mistake. So I will not even talk, because some of you need to learn the hard way. Some of you need to learn the hard way. Spirit when choose offer for them to feed them through, they are not stupid. Spirit when choose that means, they are not stupid. They are not stupid. Right? So please, before you do your DIY that involves blood sacrifice, you need to be careful. You need to be careful. Some of you now, what you do is you go from page to page looking at how each spiritualist is doing their work.
They don't show you everything there online.
It's quite unfortunate. Some of you will think that it's everything I show online because I'm going to do water work. You think it's everything I show? I show you what you want to know. I put what I want you to know there. So if you look at my page and think that you are going to copy work, I'm sorry for you. That's how somebody came to meet me and said, oh my, I saw you carrying goats now. After I saw you holding goats when you were doing the person's altar. So I unalived the goats inside my pot. Well done. Congratulations. You have done well. You have learnt work from TikTok. You have learnt very well. That greed that is you people are avoiding, I beg, all the spiritualists, they won't use me cash out. Spirit chose them for a reason. No? Let me tell you something you don't understand. Spirit gave you an avenue as an individual that don't have call to do other what? Other source of income, other businesses. But you see, we that are chosen, they made sure that we sit and do this work. So if you that is called to do this work, you don't want to help yourself financially to do the work, it is your business. It is your business. I have got to understand that in this life, if you work for somebody, after the person has paid you, however that person is living his or her life now is no longer your business. There are certain people that you will work for, they will become billionaires. Because why? They just needed to activate that spirit. But you, that your wealth is tied to this work, and you are doing this work as what? Giveaway. Then when we are coming to exhibit what our spirit guide is blessing us with, you begin to envy. One day, now four will go take knack on head, so that you people will have sense. You will have sense. You will have what? Sense.
Begin to question how much the person does work for.
You now begin to come behind, to come and send somebody to chat. Let you chat the spiritualists. Let you know how much they are charging for work. The spirit that called me is not the spirit that called you. The spirit that called A is not the spirit that called D. If you go and find out how much this person is charging for work and use it to charge your own, you might find out that that person, they are paying that person. You put your amount in that price, nobody will work with you. Spirit differs. That's something people don't know. Destiny, akaraka, is differs. I can put my consultation for 1 million naira and people will still pay me. You will put your own for 10,000. Nobody will pay you because why? Your spirit guide don't want you to do that. I don't know since when this spiritual journey started being a competition. Hatred and envy. Your fellow spiritualists cannot correct you. You take it as you are the biggest, you are the God of all. Nobody can correct you. Why will she correct you? Forgetting that what? You know it, you don't know it all. You don't, even me that is here, I'm still learning. This work, they know they learn and finish. Where you think that your own started from is where somebody's own stopped. That's the truth. The sky is big enough. The sky is big enough. Before they sent here to earth to save soul, every your spirit guide already know the people that you are assigned to. They already know the people, destiny that you are assigned to. So when you start envying the next person that is a spiritualist, you are only bringing yourself down. Thank you for the gift, Emmanuel. I'm a dragon. Thank you. Yes, I'm spitting fire out. Do you understand? I have never seen as much hatred and jealousy like I have seen in this spiritual journey among priests and priestesses. Envy, jealousy, hatred. Once you are succeeding, you suddenly become their enemy. Once you are speaking the truth, you suddenly become their enemy. Once you are married and they are not married, you suddenly become their enemy.
Buy a car problem.
You buy car problem. You build house problem. You born pikin problem. So much hatred. Forgetting that it might be that in your destiny you don't have marriage. And the next person that is a spiritualist that is married, you are envy. You are jealous. You are putting that person down. That's how one stupid one was using me. You calling my name up and down, say he's using me to trend. That if she's calling my name, she'll be getting followers. Using me to trend.
I lie.
It is very sad. It is very painful. It is very, very what? Heartbreaking. It is because of the envy and what? Competition. That's why some of them come out to teach you people the wrong thing. Because why? They want to have followers on their page.
Content creators.
They want you to hail them. Hey, mama, that's true. That's the truth. That's the truth. And when you, as an individual, go and comment in their post, they will use you, bring you up and use you to do content, reply you, or they will block you. Because I really don't know why. You are telling somebody to go to the water herself. You are telling somebody to feed his sheep himself. You are telling somebody to go and what? Settle uke. Dead spiritual mate herself. To go and, you are telling the person, a woman, to go and feed her ancestors herself. If you don't have anything to teach, just shut up and leave your page. If you don't have anything to teach, stick to the one that you know. Don't come out and it's not compulsory everybody must talk. It's not compulsory. Long time, Boma. How you doing? I'm fine. It's not compulsory. Teaching is a gift. It's a spiritual gift. When me, I don't have the gift of dream interpretation. Say I come out and talk and say I not get gift of dream interpretation. And when you want to what? When you want to interpret dream, I direct you to where you can get interpretation. I cannot, it's not my gift, it's not my gift. Thank you, dear. But some of you, teaching is not your gift, but you want to do it and you teach nonsense. That's how I saw one today. She said that she's a priestess and she still prays with Jesus Christ and still reads Bible. Are you not a confused being? Which spirit are you working with? You say Jesus Christ. After all, Jesus Christ did water baptism. But you have altar. You have altar. You cannot what? The truth is you cannot serve two masters at the same time. You cannot what? Serve two masters at the same time. It's either you are a Christian or you are a traditionalist. It's either you are a Christian or but these people do these things because that is what you want to hear. You want to hear that what? You will go to church and you will still be a traditionalist. It doesn't work that way. Even the government what divided them. It's either you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, you are a traditionalist. They did not join the two together. That's to tell you that the two are different. There is no way you will be a Christian and be aligning with what? With the things of tradition. Because the way we practice our tradition is against your belief. And you cannot tell me that what? You are a Christian, you are a traditionalist, and you are a Christian. It means that you are confused. That is what it means. You are confused. Right? Yes. So how are you people doing this? You come out as a chosen one that was sent to save soul. You are telling them that you are still doing Jesus. You are still doing this thing. Mary. Some things are just very annoying. Some things that these spiritualists do are just very annoying. Because sometimes I wonder why they do these things. Why? You that is telling them to go and practice it in the church way, you still what? I'm not shouting. If you know me very well, that's how I talk. Everybody have their tone. I'm not shouting. That's how I teach.
pastors don't scream in their church.
No, their pastors don't scream. You know that you want to. I've said this thing 1,001 times, and I still stand with it. If you want to practice your calling in the church way, go to Bible school. Go to Bible school. I'm sure the Christians have the way they practice their calling. They have the way they practice. If you want to be a pastor or you want to be a minister of God, go to biblical school. Go to Bible school and learn the word. Why are you coming to settle water spirit and be deceiving your old self and say after all, Jesus did baptism? After all, Jesus did baptism. The baptism that Jesus did you see Jesus carrying goat with it? The baptism Jesus did you see Jesus carrying sacrifice with it? Jesus just went there and dipped himself. Why are you carrying goats to your own baptism? Why are you carrying fowl to your own baptism? Why are you people deceivers? Because why? You want the Christians to feel comfortable with you to work for them. Jesus not even carry dove. He don't baptize come outside before dove come. Abi, you not remember? They've decided to tag themselves now prophetess and prophets. But in their altar, they will arrange white cloth, put flower and Mary there. But under, some of them don't even pour their water of reincarnation in a clay pot again. Now they put it in white keg. So that you people will not know, the gullible ones will not know. The gullible ones will not know. Because you are their targets. You people just feel comfortable to what? You people just feel comfortable to hear where they call Jesus. Because you people are what? Very gullible. You want to what? Associate with anybody calling Jesus. Because to me, if you are doing Jesus, why are you feeding chi? You are doing Jesus. What? Show me in the Bible where they feed chi. I beg, come and show me. In that Bible that you claim to be carrying. Even the Catholics don't feed chi. Unless the ones that are in, one leg out. The real Catholics that practice it, they don't feed chi. You are a priestess. You are called to serve through the ways of your ancestors. You are deceiving yourself and deceiving those that they called you to help. Then you tell them to go and do it themselves. You tell them to go and do it themselves. You tell them to buy black cloths and do amosu work themselves. Just in case one of you gets blind, it will pay me because you will not remember the priestess or the priest post where you see that work to do. Because if one of you don't take, as in collect better thing, strokes of cane, some of you will not learn. I've had somebody come and meet me and said she went for water, that they told her she saw it on TikTok. That they said she should go to water. She carried the bowl and everything and went to water. That since she came back for water, she's having scratches on her body. Witchcraft attack. She said it's just sacrifice she offered. It's just sacrifice she offered. Witchcraft attack. Spirituality is not a religious place that you learn things. Spirit chose people to do this work. And that's why you see that if you have a call, you don't have a say of your life anymore. If you have a call, Spirit will deal with your finances, deal with your head, deal with everything that concerns you. Why? Because they want you to sit down and do the work to save those people. To save those people. That's why spirits don't allow those that have called. They don't mercy on them. Because you are the chosen one to save those souls. So when you come on earth and directing those souls to go and do it themselves, it is wrong. It is very wrong. I'm still against it. I am still against it. As a water child, don't go to the water yourself. Get a water priest or a water priestess. If you want to feed your chi, get somebody that is ordained to do that assignment. The only thing you can be doing yourself as an individual that don't have call is what? For pray, to venerate your spirit guides with native chalk. When it comes to rituals, contact those that are what? Chosen for that purpose. Contact those that are chosen for that purpose. Because that spirit you are calling, once blood is involved, it doesn't come alone. It is the staff of authority that we use to what? Differentiate and send the negative ones away and leave the positive one that we want to attend to. Because why? Ajani has given us that authority. That's why the essence of, they give you staff when you are picking up your assignment. They give you a 4. It's not for fancy. A 4 is not fancy. It's not fancy. It is as bad as now, because they have made everything so useless. That's the word. They've made spirituality look like it's so useless. People don't value it again. People don't value it again. That's why you can find people come online and be doing certain things. You find people come online and be doing certain things. Thank you is a playground. Is a playing ground. It is very, very, very bad. That's why you see that what the Christians make mockery of traditionalists. You know why? It is still the same traditionalists that go and work for them. When a traditionalist is disguising as a Christian, they will feel like, the Christians will feel like it's because Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the light. That's why you are still connecting to him. But you yourself know say not be Jesus Christ's power you they use. But you do it what? Because you want to gain followers. You want people to come to comment section and hail you. You want people to tell you what you want to hear. If you are standing for the truth, you will not say what people want to hear. You will say what is the truth. You will say what is the truth. Now you see women doing abortion cleansing online. Women. You see women doing some kind of jobs online. There is no regard for spirituality. Even in those days, our parents, they never went naked. In the course of the thing that they used to even boss me, some will say, I want to be sexy for my spiritual husband. Forgetting that even this your spiritual husband, not be only you even get. No spiritual husband gets only one spouse. No one. No spiritual husband gets only one spouse. So you that decided to be promiscuous because you are a priestess, that you are suggesting sex, and some will say because you are a priestess doesn't mean you cannot live your life. For the fact that you are a priestess, there are certain things that you can no longer do. The fact you are a chosen one, it means that your life is now regulated by what? Spirits. You can't live your life carelessly. They chose you for a purpose. Some will come out and say, because you're a priestess does not mean you should not dress sexy. You cannot look sexy. You wear pants, tie wrapper. Tie wrapper. Wear short gown. You are going to water work, you wear short gown so that when you bend down, your whole bum is outside. You are doing water work, you are holding the wrapper. We don't know which one you are doing. Whether you are doing work or you are covering yourself. Funny enough, do you know that even the DBS, they don't come out naked? A man can actually come and not wear shirt, but you see them, they wear shirts. You see them, the DBS, they wear shirts. You will see a priestess, all her breast is outside. What exactly is your mission? If you want to come out as a prostitute, come out as a prostitute. It is very okay. It is very, very okay. Nobody will judge you. But from the moment you call yourself a spiritualist and you come out naked, you will be judged. You will be judged. The moment you come out as a spiritualist, that spirit chose you, and you what? You decide to be naked. Me, Oma, will judge you. Others will judge you. I will judge you, yes. Because why? You are supposed to be what? Representing the spirits that you carry. You come out and you are shaking your butt everywhere. What exactly are you doing? What exactly are you doing? If you want to have fun quietly. You can have fun in your house. Don't come and put it on the internet for us to see nonsense. Don't come and do it here. You are doing consultation online. It's only your nipple that is covered. What exactly is your aim? What exactly is your aim?
That's how they sleep with people that come to them for work.
Yes, now. I read one comment, one post. I read one comment. A spiritualist was saying that he does not take rules. She does not take rules from spirit. Spirit does not have any right to correct her. Whatever she does, she does. She wants to sleep around, she sleeps around. I was like, wow. Wow. Really? Hey, God. Really? You don't know that as a chosen one, there are certain stereotypes that comes with it. Why do you think your pastors wear suits to church? Why do you think that your pastors dress well? Spirits don't stop me from clubbing. I've heard it. I've seen it. Spirit don't stop me from clubbing. Some have become drunks in the name of their spirits. They are spiritualists. They have turned to drunkards. Drunks. They are always drunk. Because why? They are spiritualists. In the name of now spirits, I should be taking the thing they bust my head. Spirits, I should be taking alcohol. I need to take alcohol for me to see where. I need to drink alcohol to see where. My spirit doesn't even like alcohol. Those that are close to me, they know. It's a struggle. is a struggle. Some have become what? Some have become chain smokers. Say now the spirit, they move them to smoke. If you have bad character, fix it. Don't put it on the head of spirit guides. There is a difference between bad character and being possessed by spirits. There is a difference. And some of you applaud them. You come online, you applaud them for this nonsense behavior. Kilode, why are you turning my camera? This is my husband. It's just a kiss. Ogbanje. You people applaud them. Greetings, darling. I'm telling you, with the knowledge I have that I have passed to some of you now, you should be able to even know who go work for you, who not go work for you. There are certain people that I see on this space and I will be like, this person can never work for me if I was not a spiritualist. If I was not a spiritualist, this person cannot work for me. Because dirty spirits, dirty behavior attract dirty spirits. It's very heavy. I don't know how you people fall into these hands. Dirty behavior. See them holding alcohol, coming around, doing nonsense. Doing nonsense. Even pastors don't do this. Even the pastors that sleep around, they don't come and post the girls this. They hide it. They hide it. It's very shameful. Very shameful. And some of you will go and applaud them. You will not tell them the truth. You go, mama, you're looking hot. Mama, you're hot, you know. Hi! Whoever said you cannot answer your call and still be hot? Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. In those days, it's not every occasion self that spiritualists used to go to. People don't know. As a spiritualist self, you go to certain occasions, you cannot even eat. You can't even eat there outside. As a spiritualist, you go to an occasion, you cannot eat outside. But now, even the ones that are not called are decently dressed and well put together. Well put together. It now looks as if it's only the ones that have bad character that spirit is using. Because the thing they surprise me. The thing they surprise me. In those days, how do you know somebody is a priestess? She's covered up. She's covered up. From head to toe, they cover up. If it's the ones that are wearing skirts, you see their skirts will be long down. They don't show their tummy. They don't wear crop top. They don't wear what? Pants and bra and be coming outside. It is only their spouse, somebody they are intimate with, that sees their nakedness. Now, nakedness is a normal thing. I can draw some people's nude from this TikTok because of how they've posted their nakedness. I'm telling you. You see them using charm to sleep around with people's husband. You can't even try it near my own self. I'll change you to lizard. I'll change you to lizard that is roaming around the street. You can't even, where you won't even see my husband sef. Not even the fear for that one sef. I'm telling you, it's the truth. And I'm married fine man sef, so you come and you can't even see him. Let me tell you people, so now me they handle my husband page. If you write nonsense, I'll post you. All those spiritualists that used to enter his DM. Spiritual journey has turned into prostitute house. In the name of tradition used to marry multiple wife. Tradition used to marry multiple wife. My own tradition na one man, one woman. Na my own want. And that's how it will be. People be entering people's DMs, sleeping with people's husband, and say, in African spirituality, you can have multiple wife, multiple husband for your useless attitude. Useless attitude. My spiritual husband kuku know. That's why he insisted that what? We must do marriage in the water. Because he no wan share. He no wan share. Yes. You that is a spiritualist, you are dragging somebody's husband. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me? A woman will come and work with you, cry and come and work with you. You do charm and take her husband. And say in African what? In African spirituality is what? You can have multiple wives. In the kingdom I come from, we don't share. We don't share. It is one man, one wife. So if you want to share, you can share. But my own is a no sharing zone. Please, I want to take questions. I want it to be interactive. If you have something you want to say, send a request. My husband is also going to be up. If you have questions you want to direct to him, you can actually direct to him. Okay? So if you have a question, please kindly send a request. It's like today is really Mother's Day. This one at TikTok is sending me happy Mother's Day. It's like today is really Mother's Day. All of you that have not told me happy Mother's Day, people start telling me happy Mother's Day. Because TikTok said don't tell me happy Mother's Day.
Like this.
You sit well now. You want to today is flexing day for you. Abi, which one you did? Oh, it's Mother's Day. Even TikTok gave me happy Mother's Day. Even the oracle I asked so, but today night TikTok show me happy Mother's Day. It's showing the sticker is showing on my back end. Dibia in CBD. Let me report my husband. My husband went to cut his dread. He said he's tired. Hey, God.
The country is hot.
The country is hot. That's why I'm always pouring water on my own. Hi, Queen. Greetings. It's Mother's Day in the US and Jamaica, right? What's this on a Jamaica flag?
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to my Jamaica family and my US family.
Happy Mother's Day, ma.
Celebrity.
Ma,
Good afternoon. Can we have your question?
Okay, I wanted to ask, what does it mean, like, for water to be giving you clothes? Like, I had a dream, then water. Inside the water, they are giving me clothes and shoes. What does it mean?
Do you want to do that? Let me mute myself.
Can you hear me? Celebrity. Can you hear me?
Yes. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, celebrity. Greetings, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the house.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all of you that have expended your effort sharing the live and tapping on your screens. Thank you so very much.
Happy Mother's Day, Bridget.
Oh, Bridget is here. Happy Mother's Day.
Bridget is Queen Bibi.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Thank you for staying on the live, Amal, Iya, and all the people that are still here with us. Okay, celebrity, let me answer your question.
Okay.
Let me start by sharing this. I had one old man, speaking the other day, saying that there are lots of people now, young people, claiming to be spiritualists and all of that. What I said was, this is the era of awakening. People are waking up. Everywhere, people are waking up. Not only in Africa, all over the place.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello? You can hear me, right, celebrity?
Yes, sir.
You've been hearing what I've been saying, right?
No, not since. Just now, it just popped up again.
Oh, God. Okay, I said I will answer. Let me answer your question, but I want to say something. One old man was saying that these days, that everywhere you go, you find spiritualists, DBS, SNY. The thing those old men and women don't understand is that in the era that we are in right now, it is the era of
Yes.
knowing who you are. This is not the time that our mothers and fathers buried their head in the church. They didn't know nothing about themselves. They didn't know
Yes.
nothing about their children. When you wake up and behave a certain way, or try to explain to them that you had a certain dream, they will carry holy water and anointing oil and be pouring on you. No, people are answering their calling now, and people all over the place, especially those born from the 80s, they are our ancestors that didn't finish their assignment returning.
Mm.
So it's overwhelming for the old generation. They feel like, what is going on? Everywhere you look is a Dibia and all that. You don't expect that 2025 will be like 1930s or 1950s, when in a whole local government you can find two people that has a car.
Yes,
Those
sir.
days you can look in a town, only one Dibia. You have to trek 4 market days to get to that DBR's house to ask only a question. It's no longer like that. We're also in the era of technology where every information is available to everyone. You see the difference now. Now, I can tell you categorically that the experience you had in that dream is you being given the tools you need to navigate your spiritual calling.
Okay.
Like I used to tell people, I don't joke with this thing. I don't joke. When I tell you something, that's what it is. If you like, go to other DBS, do Alpha 7 other places, they will tell you almost the same thing, except they don't know what they are doing.
Yes, sir.
So go and get yourself prepared. You're being given shoes. What does it mean? You're going to walk the earth doing this work. You're being given your apparel. What does it mean? You're going to wear it to do this work. We don't do Alpha online, but I'm telling you this now. Go to any other place you can go and ask, and you'll be told the same thing. Okay? If you want to know more, go for consultation wherever you like, and you will know more. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Linda.
Yeah, how's everything, sir?
I can't hear you properly. You should
How's
speak up, please.
everything? Good
I
afternoon.
leave me alone.
Hmm?
My voice
Thank
is
you. So,
down.
I dreamed
Your
that.
voice is low. Can you speak up a little bit, please?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, last week I dreamed that I was bathing.
Come now, dream when I want the con dey interpret. I will
You
bring him down.
you were what?
I was bathing with water on top of the grave. Bathing water.
On top of where?
Grave.
A grave.
Yes, sir.
You were
So,
standing
yesterday.
you were standing on a grave and bathing.
Sorry.
You were standing on a grave and you were
Yes,
showering there.
bathing. Yes, sir. So yesterday I also dreamed that I was bathing. I fetched water from the tap, and I naked in my compound, and I started bathing also.
Okay, please let me say this. If you're coming up, come up and ask questions about the topic.
Because I don't understand. They have turned to
The
dream
topic that has
interpretation.
been taught, because you're derailing from whatever that has been
I'll
taught
just
here.
bring him down.
Okay? Please.
Okay, sir.
I will tell you, this is what you should be aware of. I'm not going to mince words.
Okay,
Something
sir.
that will bring you shame is coming. Something that will make people call you out and say, come and explain. Come and exonerate yourself if you know you did not do such things.
Okay.
You need to be very careful. In our place, they say, "Ndobonuke, uke," the spirits that brings negative energy, the spirits that push you into things you don't know how to explain.
Okay.
It could be that somebody is very, very sick and almost dying. You didn't know. And the
Okay.
next thing, the person come to you and maybe start dragging seat in the bus, and you just push the person, and the person falls down and dies, like dies there and never, get up. And
Okay.
they'll start asking you to come and explain if indeed you did this. So you need to be very careful. That's not a very good dream.
Okay, sir.
All
Thank you
right?
very much, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're
Thank you, sir.
welcome.
Sir, I also want to say something.
Mm.
I'm a single mother of two. So the father of my kids, he was into drug, and so he fell sick and was misbehaving. So we took him to rehabilitation, take care of him. So when he back, my family advised me not to go back to him. You understand? Because the thing is like coming and go. So that was let me say 3 years ago. So right now, I'm the one taking care of my cases. So the family said that if I don't go back to the boy, they have nothing to do with me, nothing. So I'm the one taking care of my kids. So there's one guy I met that was last year, and the guy is trying, is giving me what I want, but now he's telling me he don't want relationship anymore. He's always telling me that I should move on.
What exactly is your question? Linda, what is your question? Because what you are saying now is not a question, you are narrating.
Okay, ma'am. My question is that I want to know if I will go back to the father of my kids,
You will come
or
and do consultation.
Okay, you can just chat Oma, go for consultation, then you can narrate all you want there and air your mind. Like, this is not a consultation session. A
okay.
lecture just finished, and we want to get questions about the lecture so that we can answer them. Okay?
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Okay, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Oma and Dibia. Sorry, me, I came late, so when I saw
Okay.
Dibia, I said, okay, let me just come up to answer
Miss Dream, go down.
dream question, please.
Mrs. Dream, go down.
Oma, it reached my turn now. You can't dey drive me.
Mrs. Dream, go down.
Hey God, oh. Please, I beg, just this one, I beg, I
Mrs. Dream,
beg.
enter is see something people don't know. It's not good to share your dreams online. Dreams are messages, spiritual messages. They are it's just like consultation. It's not good. Go private, ask about your dream, and get the meaning.
Okay, so
Let's drop
please,
a
would you
private
be kind
message.
enough if I should message you?
Yeah, it's fine. Just drop a message. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. I will do so.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Please, if you have question, spiritual question, it might not just be about what I talked today. It might be about one of the topics I've taught about, right? So please ask question. Don't come and share your dreams. Dreams are messages spirit gives you. Honestly, it's just like as you cannot post your HIV results or your test results online. That's how you people should guide your spirituality. Don't put it out there. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Oma. Good afternoon, Dibia.
Greetings, world.
Yes, please. Okay, so I have a few questions. The first one is concerning what you just said, right, about mixing spirituality with Jesus Christ. So I've had a few experience and I want to gain an insight. So I realized that before I started getting close to my spiritual husband and all of that, when I'm in trouble, even of recent, like very recently, when I'm in trouble, something like my spirit guides will ask me to shout the name of Jesus Christ. Mind you, I was a Muslim before, right? So they'll just ask me to shout the name of Jesus Christ and I'll immediately wake up or something will just happen. So I want to understand, is it possible that it is because I have not answered my call properly and this is the one name that I believe saves me physically and spiritually? Is that why my subconsciousness is able to pick that name?
Okay, let me tell you what is happening to you.
Okay, please.
Let me start by narrating this short history about myself, right?
Okay, sir.
I attended Anglican Children Ministry.
Okay, sir.
At age 7, I was already playing the gospel band, playing almost all the instruments.
Yes,
I was a member of Scripture Union even when I was in high school. When I was in primary school, I was already preaching, and somebody, like in a crusade, I'll be preaching, somebody will be interpreting in English, like in Igbo. We go for crusades and revivals, right? Yes. I was already a member of Scripture Union while in school. When I was still in Nigeria, schooling here, I was one of the coordinators in House on the Rock ministry in school, on the campus then. I share tract, even in buses, I preach. I've gone to even deities to preach to the priest of the deities, and he used stick to beat the hell out of me that day. We are those people that stand even in the rain to preach while the crusade is going on. We go for house-to-house evangelism until I left. I finished, almost finishing school after like half. How do I put it? 2 years in school here in Nigeria. I left Nigeria, went abroad, and started traveling many countries and seeing what life is all about. Then I came to realize that the Jesus we are peddling here in Africa is actually different. White people that brought you that Christianity don't even go to church. It might shock you as a Muslim. The people in Saudi Arabia that brought you Islam, they enjoy more than people in heaven. I had them as friends when I went to Qatar. They enjoy themselves. They don't go to a physical club, but let me not just talk. Now, what is happening to you about shouting Jesus when something is happening is like when a new song comes out. Like there is this Davido song that is trending all over the place now. Da, 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 da. Whatever you're doing, it will be playing in your head. That's what is happening. That Jesus thing has been embedded in our subconscious mind for so long that even a dibia might try to do something and that thing catches fire, he will shout Jesus because that's what he grew up knowing. You see it now. But I've tried to purge those things out of my system, out of my subconscious mind. If anything is happening now, I will shout Chim because it is my chi.
Chim.
It is my chi that helps me
Oma.
the records of this life, not any Jesus.
Oh.
That was the most evil thing that the white people did to us. If you read the letter given to the what do they call them? The people they sent to Africa to come and preach to us. The letter King Leopold gave them. He told them,
Yes, so Chimo.
don't preach God to them. They already know who God is. They already have God. Just try to give them the Bible and convince them that the way they practice their own spirituality is evil.
Queenie, you have put it inside those bins.
So that they can follow us. That's what they came here to do. And we've been following them up to today. I was actually blasting some people on Twitter the other day. Now, you've been waiting, believing that white people, it's just like saying that the biggest deity in somewhere in Igbo land or in Yoruba land, that they will remove the black person that is supposed to carry the staff of authority of that deity and put one white man from Italy or from UK to come and carry the offer. How is that possible? Now you are expecting that the Vatican, seat of Vatican, will remove a white person and put a black face there to start becoming Pope. Do you know how many people, white people, that will stop going to church? If that should happen, do you know how many customers and slaves they are going to lose? Many white people are going to tell you they cannot go to church again. I've personally gone to church with my pastor then in Johannesburg. We went to where they asked him to come and preach in Pretoria. White church.
Yes, sir.
We got to that church. Immediately we sat down on the row, a certain row inside the hall. All the white people there got up and went to the front.
My goodness.
Inside the church. So they made us, they have succeeded in making us feel ashamed of who we are. If you want to know the strongest human beings on this planet Earth, with the strongest DNA, with the strongest skin, and the strongest spirit, deities and spirituality, soul, it is the black people.
Yeah.
True. You have a point.
Islam and Christianity did not come here to make you go to heaven. They came here to subjugate you and enslave you.
You're right. Sorry, I want to come in. Do you know that this religion thing, do you know that there are some religions that actually worship a deity?
You see this video, I won't post it.
It has done what?
There are some religion that what they are worshiping is a deity.
What do you think that Mary is?
Let me tell you something.
What do you think Mary is?
I'm not sorry for saying this because there is a war going on. Though it's no longer like the war, the Inquisition that happened many hundreds of years ago.
Yes, sir.
Catholicism, if you can go and read a book called Holy Blood, Holy Grail.
Okay.
You understand what I'm talking about. I didn't write it. It's not black people that wrote it, but people that were in the system that wrote it. There is over 50 miles of a library under the Vatican. Black people are just like, okay, we have a goat. You know, like in the village, they will tell you, be cutting food for this goat. We are going to sell it in the next 4 market days so that the goat can be robust. Then we'll sell it. That child that is cutting food for that goat will not get a dime when that goat is sold. Because when they sell the goat, they pay for your school fees and do a few things in the house. So why would your father or your mother sell the goat and give you the money? The black people in Africa and in other continents like South America don't even know what Catholicism is. There are deep secrets that you don't know about. The Bible is not 66 books. No, it is not. It is more than that. And Ethiopia has those secrets. If there was any Jesus, it wasn't a white man. Christianity has been commercialized. Christianity and Islam are tools for subjugation and enslavement and colonization.
Right.
Look at everybody. A black man answering Abdullahi. What business do you have answering Abdullahi? Why must my name,
Sorry.
what is Festus?
Abraham.
What is Gregory or whatever? How am I supposed to be a Gregory and not an Ikemefuna? Now you serve some people. Let me tell you how deep it has eaten into our subconscious mind. You serve somebody better fufu and okra soup or egusi soup. You'll be looking for cutleries. What are you doing with cutleries?
I mean, you have to maintain
Serve
speed.
an Indian person that food. He will use his bare hands to eat it. Serve a Malay person that is a Muslim, or he will use his bare hands to eat it. Now you want to be dressing like a Kamaruddin from Kuwait or Saudi Arabia. Is that the dressing of your forefathers? Is that how your forefathers dress? That's why you see that Christians, hence you become a born again, you must go and wear suit and tie to show that you are identifying with your slave masters. When I was the music director for RCCG abroad for more than 4 years, in the meeting, by then, my mind is already leaving whatever they are doing. I asked a question in the workers' meeting. Why is it that even the pastors and the workers must be in suit and tie and not Ankara or our own clothing? They say it is a law in the church that it is only that African cultural Sunday that people wear traditional attires. Every other day you must dress like your slave masters. From there, I began to pull back because I was already waking up and asking a lot of questions. That's what is happening. That's why you go to the northern part also. You see everybody wearing long robe like people from the Arab countries. It is not your tradition. Northerners were animists before now. We have our diverse spirituality that venerates our ancestors before these people came and spoiled everything. So let nobody be ashamed to practice the spirituality of their folk. They knew how powerful this thing is. That's why no politician in Nigeria will agree to swear by Shongo or Amadioha that if you steal 1 kobo, let Shongo buy you. You will not see anybody in the Senate House except those that practice spirituality, African spirituality. What has Bible done? Have you not elected officials that will place one hand on the Bible, place one on the Quran, and still steal 80 billion the following day? What has happened to them?
Nothing.
Let them come and swear with Barakbara that if they steal any money, somebody will buy. You won't see anybody. Nobody will. That's when they will remind you, no, we are Christians, we are Muslim, we don't swear. So let me go back to your question. That is why you're finding yourself shouting Jesus, because everybody around you, that's what they do. If you were born somewhere in Israel today by Israeli parents, you were going to be what is it called? You were going to practice Judaism. That's one thing we don't understand.
Yes.
There are over 4,200 religions on this planet. People are practicing a whole lot of things. So there's nothing peculiar or special about your own. But you see, this our own. There is something peculiar about it. That's why everybody's fighting it. And they are recruiting our fellow blacks to fight it. You see what was going on in Anambra? You go to people's houses carrying their chi, breaking pots, that they poured their water of reincarnation, claiming that they did this, they did. What are you saying? Did we accept Christianity wholeheartedly. They fought here for over 35 years before we accepted them by force. So why are you fighting? Why are you being a tool in the hands of these churches, fighting what your fathers practiced before now? Begin to purge yourself. Begin to purge yourself, and you will see that you will be fine. You won't remember any Jesus
All right.
anymore.
Thank you, sir. Quick one. Oma, can can a deity or a spiritual husband marry two sisters? Be married to
Of
sisters?
course, now you can marry your whole
You
family,
marry
sir.
full family, sir. Bro.
Mhm.
The deity marries every child of that land.
Jesus.
They're very
Sorry,
roasted.
I'm still saying Jesus. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem.
I'm keeping my camera.
It's all right, well.
All right, thank you so much. All right, carry on. Yeah.
Is it Iya or Iya?
Yeah.
Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Good morning, everyone.
Greetings.
Greetings, Iya.
If I'm saying your name incorrect, I apologize. I did not finish high school. I was not,
It doesn't
I
matter.
am not good with all
Good.
those English language. But greetings. I want to say I thank you guys for what you're doing, helping our people to wake up, helping our people to understand that our ancestors is the way to go. Our ancestors did so much for us, and you said it. We're in the age of awakening, and it's not even about fighting to get back. Our ancestors did the work already. A lot of them
Yeah.
did all the rituals, all the things that they had to do in order for us now to take the mantle and to move on. So your teaching is very, very good. It's very helpful, I should say. Even right now, I've been studying myself for a long time, maybe over 5 years now, and I'm still learning. I will come on here and just listen over the whole entire day. Just listen because it's connecting me back to my ancestor, and I want to thank you for that.
Great.
So, yes, give thanks. And I will get back to you. I just got back home from traveling. I will get back to you about the dreams. I saw your message this morning.
All right.
Give thanks. So
Thank
my
you.
question now is when it comes to the native chart, because I have it, but I don't know how to use it. What I would do when I'm going to lament, talk to my ancestors or whatever in my altar space, I would just rub my hand on the chalk and rub my face or whatever. Because I'm like, okay, I don't know how to use this thing, but I know it is connecting me back. So, yeah, how would I be able to use
Okay,
it?
okay, you can send all my
Send me a
message.
message on WhatsApp. I'll send you a voice note on that.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. I do have
Chidebere, can you come up, please? Would you like to come up?
me.
Cutie.
Hi, Omar. Good evening.
Cutie, your volume is very low.
I said good evening.
Greetings. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening, Divya.
Good evening, Kuti.
So my question is, when Omar was teaching us, she said something about a spirit guide, which the Igbos call chi. So she said if your spirit guide is weak, um, he or she won't be able to go message for you. So my question here is, once you appease your spirit guide, which is a chief, once, like, is it a must to continue doing it again, over and over again, or it's just once and
Listen, this is how chi feeding or energizing works. You don't feed your chi once and believe that it's all the way you eat. That's why you also. That's how you also feed your chi. We feed almost monthly. But that does not mean that maybe you're a contractor now and you've been bidding for a contract. You just fed your chi last week and you got the contract this today. It will be very okay if you feed your chi again in Thanksgiving. to continue to do more, that you've seen what your chi did. You get? Then some people feed quarterly, every other 3 months or every other 4 months. It depends.
Okay.
You understand? Some people feed according to how their chi does things for them, they continue to feed. So it doesn't have a number of time you can feed. You can feed your chi according to how your chi does things for you. You just feed. It's fine.
So the same thing, does the same thing applies to the water settlement? Because I heard that once you've done water settlement, like a full water settlement, do you still need to continue doing water appeasement and
Yes.
other stuff?
Of course, you have to be doing what that you appease them from time to time. Not every day, but once in a while you go and give. You know, you can see Oma goes to her water almost every other 3 months. Sometimes it's a cow. Most times it's a ram. It's a goat. We do that all the time. It's a very good thing. The more you grease them, the more they do for you. That's how it is. When you leave them cold, they become cold, and whatever you're doing goes cold too. So that's how it is. Just like Christians, they pray every day, they do sow seed, they do this. That's how it is also here. They learn from us. So that's kind of sowing seed. We sow it all the time, so that whatever we are doing can be progressing.
Okay. And my third
I
question is,
in every
Huh?
6 months.
my third question
I
is it
blow you.
normal to have a dream and when you wake up you can't remember it?
The chi will not be energized strong
Yeah.
enough now.
When you have a dream and you wake up, you don't remember. Does it happen often?
Yes, yes,
Then
most times.
it's a
I just
sign.
remember maybe a part of it.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
a
remember
sign,
the
or
whole
it could be a sign of witchcraft activity. They like to block someone's dream so that you don't get to actually understand what is going on in your life. That's what they do. So when you do the witchcraft work, they'll give way and you begin to dream and remember your dreams. Where are you
Alright,
from,
thank you
Kuti?
very much. I'm from Akwa Ibom.
Where? Akwa
Apart.
Ibom.
Akwa
Okay.
Ibom.
Okay. So that's how it
Thank you
goes.
very
If you want to know more, you go for consultation. Whatever the spirit reveal, you get to know about them. All right?
much. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Chidebere Osisi, is there something you would like to tell us?
So,
One day.
bro, DB, I greet you.
Greetings,
Madam Oma, I
Chidebere.
greet you. I greet you, bro. I thank you for your teachings. You know, you are really saying it as it is, and I really appreciate because I am very happy. I am very happy when I see whenever I come on Oma Life. You know, this is the first time I'm hearing from DB and CBD. I never, you know, I've never seen you teach. But today I'm very, very elated. I'm very happy. My spirit is
I don't
lifted.
like coming to teach you.
Dalo Chidebere, thank you so much.
Yes, and these people really, you know, what I'm saying, you know, they say experience is the best teacher. I am from a great family, which I know we are from a great family, but these people helped us to turn us into pupa. You know, family of, you know, a polygamous family that is great, that is meant to be number one in R&D Zog. That's
Wow.
my family. Do
We
you
were
understand?
there
But
last year, right? We were in R&D Zog last year.
okay, we're now on this of last year. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So this church thing ate my family. That do you know? Last year alone, we lost 6 people in the family. We
Eh?
buried 6 people. 6.
6. My
Yes.
good.
Even on the last week, we buried the most senior brother in the family. He died in September
Yeah.
last year. So he's the last person we buried because he's a very big person. But the spirit dealt with him because of this problem we are talking about. You know, he is the one through his wife they went and brought these church people. Then they came and messed up the family spirituality.
Ndi Ichie.
They messed up everything. Now everybody is church. Talking to them, everybody, church. And any time we go and make inquiry, from me, I start from 14 years, they start telling me that our foundation has been tampered. You know, church people, they will tell you foundation, you will think it's all about Jesus Christ. But they are just, it's those spirits in the family, the gods of the family that they have messed up. So the thing now against the family people, you know, the thing showed us, if I can count from in the 80s till now, we have lost over 40 souls in general in the family. Yes, I'm telling you a fact. My dad married 14 wives. Him alone, he has other brothers who has their own wives too. You understand? So we lost. So I was like asking, this my brothers, you people, for how long will people suffer this fate to? And yet how can I be saying I am going to church, I am calling on Christ, yet I'm dying. My glory is slipping away from me. Do you understand? You see the children of, like my most elder brother, his children are not well. 2 of his children are not well. This is a sign of spiritual thing. Yet they block their ear. They say they will follow Christ till the days of all the days of their life. Yeah.
Do everything you want to do. Do whatever you want. But you see in each year, the ancestors.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you this. We went home in December, right? I went to greet one of my friends. Getting there, I saw that he was limping. One of the legs has been broken. What happened to you, Olga? He said he came home about 3 years ago or 2 years ago. So when he drove into the compound, their old house, where their grandfather lived, great-grandfather actually lived, there was a small stick that was standing in front of the man's old house. That stick was already falling, to show you that stick is over 1,000 years old there.
Yes.
This guy said, out of shame, so that the girl he came back with won't see that stick looks like something like a deity, he used the left hand to remove it and threw it into the bush. After he finished in the village and went back to Lagos, they seized 7 of his cars in Cotonou. He sells cars in Lagos. They seized the 7 cars from nowhere. A big case of 40 million naira fell upon his head that he didn't even know anything about that case. He had to run away from Lagos State and ran to the village. Getting to the village, he wanted to put hose inside tank. You know how GP tank is. GP tank is not up to 6 tall. He went to put hose there. That was how he slipped and fell. That leg broke.
Okay.
I sat him down and began to talk to him. If you know where those things, that thing you threw away is, go and bring the people that will come and do it back. If not, there will be problem. The younger brother now is a drunkard in the village. The only sister now, her marriage has broken. The husband died. She's roaming about now. Problem all over the place. You see him now. The other woman that went to our Obi to carry the Ndichie stone, she carried the stone and went back to her house and said that Jesus have died for us. There is nothing like that again. Imagine the stone to be breaking palm kernel in her house. Every month, 1 tooth will fall off. Okay. Every month, she doesn't have any teeth again. She's been sick for more than 25 years. The son married. The wife left. The only son they have is missing now. They can't find the child, and he's an imbecile.
That's what it means by. Sorry, I want to say something. Hi, Queen. You say this: the family does not know, the siblings does not know. That's what it means by the sins of the father will fall to the 7th generation.
Exactly.
So even if they don't know, you know, it will fall to you.
Now that woman, the second son, is approaching 60. It was last night he was saying that he's going to marry at 60. The first daughter is not married up to today. She's over 65 years old. No child, no marriage.
Right.
You see it now. Don't
Yes.
joke with ihe ndị ichie. Do whatever
Exactly.
nonsense you want to do. You can go to the water, go and shit inside. The water people might be lenient with you. You see ndị ichie, the man that cut down the biggest Iroko tree in our side out of greed, they connived, cut it down, and sold it. His two sons now, one slept. One came to his shop in Lagos. He opened his shop. He slummed there and died.
Died. Yeah.
The other one died in accident in Jos. His wife now is dead. He's the only one remaining with the kids.
And they will make sure that they stay alive to suffer.
That's how all of them are dying. All the people that conspired to sell that Iroko tree without doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You don't do that. This is not about church.
Sure.
Follow the right step and do the right thing. The other people.
Go to church. Leave the
I was saying this thing in our village forum this December. I said, what madness is happening to you people? You say you have Obuefi Ndoka.
Just imagine.
People that are now Obuefi, they kill the cow killers, church version. I say, as long as you did not call the Ordinala people to do it the way tradition says it should be done, you've not killed the cow for your anybody.
Mm-hmm.
The other people went to bring cow. They brought the cow. The following morning, they saw the cow dead.
Yeah.
It happened in 3 places because you people are doing the wrong thing.
Yes.
You see it now. Church has scattered a whole lot of families. Just imagine, over 40 souls.
It has. My example, I saw it very clearly. It's just that they were lenient on me because I will say that right from childhood, I started looking for the way out. Do you understand? But the difficulty there is that the family elders are the last.
Your chi and the person you're reincarnating is a very, very old soul in that family.
Yes.
He has never believed in what they are doing. That's what is keeping you alive today.
Yes, exactly.
And go further to dig out yourself. Extricate yourself from whatever they are doing. Don't agree to it. That's the only way you and your own lineage can be preserved.
Exactly. Thank you very much, sir.
It's all right, Chidebere.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
All right.
Promise.
Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, sir.
Is that Promise?
Yeah.
Welcome, Promise.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I have some few questions. Okay. Firstly, this talking about forgetting of dreams. So I heard you said it means you're under a witchcraft attack. That is why.
Not in all cases, though. That's why I say it could be.
Okay. Now I'm having the same challenges, and I don't know. Okay, at the point I was
Okay, like we said that it could be in some cases. Like Oma is trying to say now.
I said sorry to cut you.
Okay, go on.
When I taught my last teaching yesterday, I think the day before yesterday, I was talking about things that can happen to you when you are a chosen one and your time is due and you have not picked up the mantle. They will off your vision. You will be forgetting your dream. That's one of the things that you will know. It's not witchcraft, but your water people will block that vision because why? You are supposed to have been answering call and you are not doing it. So they seize your dream. It's one of the consequences of late service. Do you understand?
Okay. Then number 2, you're talking about feeding of she and but I remember energizing it. So they were asking a question like how do you know if your chi is active? How do I know if my chi is active? If I need to feed it or not?
No, your chi doesn't have a clock like a meter where you go and read and see, oh, it's like my chi is not active. When your chi is active, whatever that is supposed to be your share in life will be coming to you. Except your chi is trying to bring those things, but there are hindrances. that your chi cannot handle, which is maybe you have a spiritual calling that you've not answered. And you're expecting your chi to work overtime and go there and bring you all the blessings from the water people. Meanwhile, you've not. It's just like paying. Okay, now you have a police friend, or your father is a police officer, a high-ranking police officer. Let's say that your father now, that is a high-ranking police officer, is your chi. You know, as a police officer with a big rank, you can make a call and pull strings and things will happen and you'll be free from whatever situation you're in, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you bought a car from the US, you brought the car into this place and you paid only 60% of the duty of that car. Maybe you're supposed to pay 10 million and you pay 6 million. And custom, you are on the verge of driving that car from Lagos to your village. Custom stopped you on the road. You know, the high-ranking police officer, if you call, he will be begging the custom officer and try to talk to them, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think the custom officers will let you go?
No.
They will not let you go. It's more than his jurisdiction now. What you need to do is go and pay the remaining 4 million, which is go and do the sacrifice and the appeasement you need to do to the custom. And they will rewrite your document and give you a receipt to show that you've paid 100% duty. And your car will be released to you. And you go your way. But if you refuse to pay it and be wasting time, you will come back when they have auctioned your 20 million car for 400,000. That does not mean that your chi did not try. Your chi tried, but there are obstacles you needed to have cleared that you did not clear. So how to know that your chi is active is do the right thing. Settle hurdles in your life. Any debt you're owing spiritually or any service you're called to do, start doing it. And your chi will be functioning very well and active and doing things for you. That's how you know that your chi is active.
I want to say something to you.
Okay.
There are some of you that you are over 30 and because you fed your chi once, right? You want your chi to give you the blessing of somebody that has been feeding his or her chi
For the
since
past
she was
20
born.
years, yeah.
Spirit, it is the way you energize them that they move for you.
Thank you, Chide.
Thank you so much for the gift, right? It might be that because of you just energize your chi, death that is supposed to be for you, your chi averted that one. Do you understand? And
Okay.
you're supposed to energize your chi again to bring another thing for you. There are some of you, instead of your chi to be blessing you, because of the problems that are in your life and attacks, your chi is always fighting battle. So that energy that is supposed to be using to bless you is using to fight battle for you, to keep you alive. Do you understand? So your ways of life and circumstances, we know how active your chi is. If you know that you are struggling so much, you need to energize your chi. It's not once. Do you understand? I remember when I started this journey, I energized my chi every month and I use goat because why? For over how many years? I'm 40 now. For over how many years I've not done it? For the kind of level I want to attain spiritually, I need to pump my chi with blood sacrifice to be well energized, because there are certain battles you will meet, right, in life. If your chi is not properly energized, it will hit you. Do you understand?
Thank you. 2 more questions.
Shoot.
Okay. Now the third one is I remember calling you one time that I'm about to commence a project in my place. I remember I told you I'm from Akwa Ibom State, and where I come from, most of them they do a lot of diabolic things secretly, but in the open they use church to cover up those stuff. Now I remember I told you I wanted to do that the foundation stuff like killing goat and putting it in the foundation. I don't know if you remember when I called you to tell you that.
Yes, I do.
So I went to meet one or two people. Now they explained something to me. They said if I want to do that in my side, like maybe once I want to open foundation of that my land now, and I go and kill a goat and do what you asked me to do actually, that by the time I build that house now, people start living inside because it's kind of like a business house, like a student lodge. That people start living inside of it now. That thing now will start asking for human beings, which they'll start maybe people will start dying in the compound and stuff
That's
like
a
that.
big
So
lie.
I would like you to throw more light on that, please.
Now listen, let me tell you something, promise.
Hey, God, no.
That's why they say before you begin to embrace African spirituality, try to go through the theoretical part of it first before you begin to practice. Just like in those days, if you're a new convert to FAC or Scripture Union, you undergo about 2 weeks of Bible follow-up. What are they doing there? They are trying to teach you, nurture you through the Bible, try to show you things to get your mind ready for the journey ahead. Now, in our cosmology as Africans, going back to the topic that was taught by Omar today, blood sacrifices are very, very vital in whatever we do. The goddess of earth, Ane, Ajala or Ajani, depending on what you will call that goddess in your place or how you will pronounce it. You don't just come and start building on the ground. You appease the land, okay? And kill a goat before the foundation starts. You say good things. There is a way they do it. You regurgitate things, great things from your subconscious mind that this house, you're going to finish it, that it will not stop on the way. That anybody that will live here will see greatness. Since you say it's like a lodge, any student that live here will not die young. That student will live long and achieve their aims in life. When you make all these pronouncements, you unalive the goat and pour the blood on the ground. Ajana will suck in that energy and keep to that word. Do you know that some people, before a project is started, a big one, they unalive a human being and bury in the foundation? But we don't encourage that. Instead, you do animal. Somebody was coming back from when did that guy came in from the US? About 3 days or 4 days ago. He came to home. When he wanted to fly, he said he was scared. He's always scared of flying. I told him what to do, the sacrifice to do for the deities in charge of the air, for the spirits and elements in charge of the air element. He did it and he's back. He's in Nigeria now. You see, we do sacrifice for every other thing. Even when you finish building your house, you still unalive an animal. And people will make merriment. That is in appreciation for them keeping to their words and you finish the work. There is nothing like later. Any deity, any spirit that you did not start giving human blood will never request human blood from you because they've never tested it. They don't know what it is like. They will never request it from you. There are deities that are over 5,000 years old. They have never taken human blood for once because nobody has ever given it to them. The only way that deity can begin to take human blood is when somebody has corrupted that deity and give it human blood, it will begin to demand human blood. When you have a dog, a puppy, and you feed your puppy with cooked meat, You will find out that later on, if you give that doggy raw meat, it won't agree to eat it, except it tested that one with blood and begin to eat it. Then it will continue eating it. That's how spirits are too. Any spirit you did not give human blood will not ask you for human blood. So those people telling you these things don't know what they are saying.
So in the case of this land now, I bought this land from somebody. How do I know if it is not corrupted or if it has not been given a human blood or something like that?
Okay, let me tell you this. As a human being that believes in African spirituality, you yourself is a deity on your own, and you have some certain powers and authority. No matter whatever they have done in that land, as long as you have paid money in exchange to own that land, you have every right to tell that land what you want by giving that land what it eats, and that land will obey you and listen to you and keep to the agreement you people have. There is no single building in Igbo land, for instance, that they did not kill a goat before they made that foundation.
Okay.
It is a tradition, and it has to be done. Then when you finish the building, you kill another animal.
People will start building and they will stop.
Yes. Some people just buy a land and start building. After first decking, nothing will be done there again for the next 30 years. Because they don't understand. And let me tell you again, when you finish building a house, there is something called Ijinguru. Ijinguru, what is it? What does it mean in English? To calm the land. Because you don't know, every land you see is a potential or was a potential burial ground. There is no land that they did not bury somebody on. No matter how many years that land have stayed. So what do? When you finish building, you calm whatever spirit that is around that land, you calm them down. There is a way they do the sacrifice. After doing it, you bury it there. The animal used in that one, nobody eats it. Everything is buried together there. That land will be calm. Some land are hot. If you enter there to do project, you lose all your money. Whatever business you're doing before will crash. Because the spirits on that land are stronger than you. That's why when you're doing anything, you follow the protocols. As an African that knows African spirituality, you don't just buy a car and enter inside and start blowing it on the highway, no? There is what is called Mokboruzo. There is what is called Okunije. You appease these spirits and tell them that I've bought a car. Please, the spirits and the principalities in charge of the road, you should give me a passageway to be using this car. This car will not kill anybody. This car will not kill me. Accident will not be the portion of this car. When you finish those things, the most powerful thing is here and then the mind, not really the sacrifice itself. Then you can kill a chicken, touch the blood on the tires and do everything. Cook it, people will eat it. Drive that car for 50 years, nothing will happen except you stop keeping to the agreement. Then those people, when they get angry, anything can happen. That's the essence of understanding the theoretical part and practical part of African spirituality.
Okay, then the last question. This last question is like 1 in 2 questions. Let me just put it together like that. This last question is 1. I remember when I was growing up, whenever my mom goes to church, they say what we are going through is a foundational problem. There's a deity and stuff, all those kind of stuff. Now my question is, I've been to my village at least now that I've grown up, I've been to my village like over many times. I don't know where this particular deity is. How do I trace the deity? How do I know where it is?
Okay, this one now is not a question that will just be answered.
Yeah.
This one is something that a one-on-one consultation, we keep digging, and I think we've discussed this thing partly before. It's
Yes,
not
no, the
something
one we
that
discussed,
will
the one we
answer.
discussed, I told you my sister went to a church and they said my grandfather went to, I think, Enugu State to bring a deity back home, and he made a kind of promises because whenever he gave birth that time, his children was dying. So my
Was
father
dying.
was the one surviving.
That deity is aquarium.
So I want to know where the deity is because
Listen,
over
that
here,
deity is aquarium, Odom, the goddess of fertility. And it is not an evil deity. Because our people, if we just hear deity, what comes to our mind is, oh, it might be an evil deity destroying things. That deity, if you people don't know where it is anymore, there is a way to make it alive again. And
yeah,
it
that is
is
my
the
problem. I
family.
want to know how to
Then
trace
you
it
come
and
That's
know
what
where.
I'm saying. It's not something I'll come and be explaining to you here online. It's something we have to talk one on one, either over the phone or we are sitting down talking about it, and I will explain and discuss with you how best to get it done, and everything will be fine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
It's all right.
Okay.
Akim.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Akim. Hey.
Yes. Okay. I listened when
What's
you
your
were
question?
lecturing, and I find a lot of things that you said very
Hakim, could you please increase your volume?
okay. Okay, can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
better
Yeah,
now.
go on, please.
Okay, so I said I listened to when you were lecturing, and a lot of things that you said made a whole lot of sense, and it opened my eyes to certain things that maybe I didn't really understand why or what they are meant for. So my question goes like this: as a water child, I heard. Okay, let me start with: as a water child, is it every water child that has a calling, or
Sorry?
Is it what?
is it all water child that has a calling?
No. Let Oma answer that, but
And
for
then
me,
how
no.
do you know? How do
All
you know
children
if you
have
have a
calling, but
calling or
not
not?
everybody is called to save soul.
To practice like every other person.
Is there like what you are supposed to use to know if you are supposed to, if you have a calling or not?
Mutation.
Okay, okay. All right, then. I also heard that if you're a water child, you're not supposed to eat some certain kind of fish, especially catfish. You're not
I
supposed
think
to.
those rules are peculiar to individual water children. Every water child doesn't have the same rule, if you must know.
Okay,
So don't let anybody yoke you, put a yoke on you with their own rules. Everybody's rules are not the same.
okay. Some people even go as far as saying that you're not supposed to take okra, you know,
Uh,
and all that. So
it's
it's
not so.
I eat
yes.
The
okra.
rule they give to you it might not be the one I observe. So
I don't eat cassava.
don't
My
be
husband eats
bamboozled
cassava.
with that, okay?
He's a water person. But my rule is different from his rule.
Okay, okay. So
Okay?
I will just message you privately. I think it's best.
Yeah, it's fine. Just contact her privately. It's fine.
Proudly.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, Nnekedu.
I'm
Fadima.
fine. I'm not Igbo, but I'm married to Igbo.
You
Me
are
and you are the same
automatically
thing.
you are Igbo. So when I
Okay.
say Kedu, you say
I've
you know
taught
what to
you
say.
now. Odima.
Odima.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Warri, Delta State.
Are
Uh-uh.
you Robo?
Yes.
Okay, now we complete.
Urobo Wado.
Please, I have a question. My question is very long,
Please, how
but
is it?
I will start somewhere. In my family, I don't know. I grew up in an environment. I grew up in an environment where my father My father don't go to church. My mother is the only one that go to church. My father did not believe, like he believed in God though, but he don't used to go to church. He say, hey, pastor on this, that. So I grown up in an environment where they brought me up, like I stayed with a pastor. You understand? I'm a kind of person that sometimes when something wants to happen, I dream. I dream and I see it, but I don't know who I am. I won't lie. So when I met my husband is a spiritualist. Like he don't joke with tradition, and he
As
don't
an Igbo
believe.
man.
And so
Yes, he
good
don't
that
joke.
he is.
He don't joke with tradition. So he's the kind of person. Even when like I will I say is someone that even sometimes he will go to my, like he used to do work in my back. I will not know. But when I go to his phone, I will
He
find out
loves
that
you.
he's doing work on my behalf.
Where's
He's
your
doing
husband from? Sorry.
from Enugu.
That's so that they run am.
Okay.
I'll always find out that he normally do work for me because I don't know, maybe you have checked and find out that my foundation, I'm a good person, but my foundation, there are some powers, that he needs to clear. He normally tell me one thing, baby, like, it's not that he hates church or he don't know God, but tradition is tradition. That is what he normally told me. But I discovered that inside all my brothers, we have my mother born and give birth to 8 children. When he took when
All
he
these
took
people killed a cow for her.
no, no, he gave birth to 8 children, but when he took 5 to the village, three die.
Oh, wow.
Remain is remaining 2 before he now gave birth to the remaining of us, but we are now 5 now. But I discovered that the children that he took to the village when they were little, like the 8 of them, that some of them die, remain 3. The 3 of them, they are not doing well. Even my senior auntie, they said she's a water child, but she married, but the husband is no longer with her. She gave birth, but the husband is no longer with her. The husband too is a traditionalist. Like he's do all these people that is called Igbe, all these people that is dancing.
You know what I can advise you now proudly?
Okay.
This is not really like just a question. You need to go for consultation so that after consultation you can narrate more and
Okay.
solutions can be profiled.
Okay, let me just. There is a question. There is a dream I normally dream. Sometimes I dream I see myself, like I see money pumping out. Sometimes, or sometimes the last dream I dreamt, I saw snake. In that dream, after my husband marriage, like when we his last week we went last 2 weeks we went for my traditional marriage. We came back. So as we came back, I was like this is not like as a man that just came back now, this is not that like moving as I expected, because I'm a kind of wife that I normally pray for God, like pray for ways to open for him, but I'm not now seeing it like how it's supposed to be. So I was like just crying, calling like I used to say something like, let my spirit guide, let my head open ways for him.
Why would they open way? Are they opening way? Have you done what you're supposed to do for them? You just
Last
ran and go there to marry one Odogu. You've
no
not done their own side. You want them to open way.
No, he go to my side. He paid for my head.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, last December when he took me to his village before coming back to Lagos, there is some Saraka he did. He said
That
that
is
he
not
went to
what you're talking
settle.
about. That's
No.
nonsense.
Like he went to do spiritual work for me. He bought some things. I
Mm-mm.
don't know.
This one is not your husband that will do it. The spiritual work we are talking about is about you, and you must be present when it's done. It's
Yes,
not
I was present.
not just okay. What spiritual husband? What spiritual work did your husband do?
Like is me that he do it for. Like according to the woman that did it for
Mhm.
me, he said I need like my spirit people, like what I agreed with them before coming, like giving birth to my second child,
Yeah.
that there is something that is going to happen. Like I should say what I agreed
You see why I
then.
said you should go for consultation. Alpha, I don't want to start telling you a whole lot of things here. Go for consultation. And that thing I'm talking about, I will tell you that thing, or even Oma can tell you. It's not about EOA. EOA is just to arrange whatever that is not okay. The oath you took in the past, let it be
Yes.
corrected so that in the present things will go well according to your own plan. That's not what I'm talking about. I know what
Okay.
I'm talking about, but maybe when you go for Alpha, more will be revealed.
What of the dream that I dreamt? I saw snake came to give me, like snake came out, a snake with a navy.
What? A snake came to do what?
He gave me, I cried before sleeping for like God should, like they should open way for me. Then
And
in
the
that
snake
dream
gave you what?
I saw a gift. He brought a gift, something like a gift. Then a woman was there telling me I should not, I was afraid. He was telling me I should not be afraid. That is what I asked for. He came to give me.
Don't worry. When you come for Alpha, all these things will be broken down and you will understand what I'm talking about.
Okay. So
All
how
right.
can I do it? How can I go for Alpha?
Chat Oma privately. Chat her
Okay.
privately. Mm.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. God's will.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma.
Yeah, is this God's will Akpabio, the senior president?
Definitely it's not. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday.
Are you using earpiece?
Yes, ma.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, I really want to appreciate you for these wonderful illustrations and words of wisdom. I grabbed so many things from what you were saying in respect of giving back to the land, because something happened 2 weeks ago.
Please, can you remove your earpiece?
Okay.
I think you'll be more audible when you remove the earpiece.
Something happened 2 weeks ago. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
very
better.
clear.
Yeah, something happened 2 weeks ago in my house. I had a very terrible revelation that the place I built, the land that I built, though my wife built the house, she bought the place and built the house when I was away. So it happens that in those days that a priest was killed, a reverend father was killed on that land.
See what we are talking about.
That a reverend father was killed on that land in those days and buried on that land. So now we came to buy this place and build. So though my wife was not there, she was not there rightly when we only send money to a pastor, one minister that helped us to erect the building. So I don't know if the traditional rights of that place was given, or maybe a goat was slaughtered
It
during
was
a
not
foundation.
done. It was not.
Christians don't do
Because
So
your pastor probably went there, sprinkled Goya oil on the floor, and
yes, so
anointed.
when I got that message, I was so shocked. I said, a priest was killed and buried in this place.
You mean this revelation came to you directly?
So could it be the reason why things are not normal? You know, I'm just struggling there. Despite I have an opportunity,
That
but
one
yet
is that part, but there is more. God's will.
God's will, not the land cause the problem.
There is more.
Get your
Okay.
own.
so no, based on the teaching now, based on what you said, I said,
Like we said, that one joined, but there are more other things.
Okay.
When you go for maybe consultation, you get to know more about them.
I can't wait. So maybe you help me out, because I really want to know so many things deeper, even in relation to my own family house.
Just chat me privately.
Okay, sir.
I'll send you my number. We'll talk on WhatsApp.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, Gospel.
Thank you.
It's like we are done clearing everybody's question, and nobody has question again as regards spirituality in general, right? So I don't know, DBNCBD, do you have anything you want to drop before we say goodbye?
Okay, like my brother here, Chidebere Osisi, has been hitting on, we must go back to our spirituality. You see how gospel came up now? If we had been in church now, eating that round white biscuit as Holy Communion and drinking Bacchus wine, he might not have gotten this message or learned that there might be something, going wrong on his land. Or maybe that after he purchased that land and built there, that something has started going horribly wrong in his life. He wouldn't have learned that. You see, that's why we really need to go back. Go back to what made us. Go back to what our ancestors left for us as a gift. When we return there, there is more to be revealed. Let's not be ashamed. Some people are ashamed. That's why you find people, you are obviously called as a water priestess, but you want to become a prophetess. After you've gone to settle water, you've done abu, you've erected your chief, did everything, then you put it there, use Virgin Mary and put in the middle. Who are you deceiving? And you priestesses, as and wines that go to set up such altar in the name of you can do your work in a church way. Be ready. The day of reckoning is coming. And on that day, hurricane go carry people roof. This because have you seen white people associating our African spirituality to their own religion? They don't do it. That's why I see people here, I just shake my head. You've gone to do traditional marriage. Some women will tell you, just come and do small thing in my father's house, small thing in my father's house. Then we'll go to church and do a very massive wedding. Have you seen any white person doing traditional marriage? Why can't you make the traditional marriage big and take your wife and go home, follow your husband home? What is wedding? What is white wedding? Wouldn't be white wedding.
Do you want me some women die for your neck?
You're doing it for the society. Let them say, some will even borrow money. You're wearing white gown to go out. Is that white dress you're wearing on your wedding day better than the traditional attire that maidens wear on their traditional marriage day? Is it better? You want to get foreign affirmation from white people, from Westerners. It's a shame. You give some people chicken to hold and pray, they are shaking.
That one is loud.
And these are people that grew up here in Africa. Let me even exempt people that are maybe they grew up in the US or somewhere abroad. You grew up in the village. You're seeing everything that has to do with your African tradition as dirty, as something you cannot touch. Isn't that a shame?
Queenie.
Eh? It's a shame. Why I'm going to exempt people that grew up abroad is because they don't get to see any live chicken anywhere. Whatever chicken they see is already in the KFC form or McDonald's form, so they don't see it due to the system there. Everything is commercialized. Everything is commercialized. But you that grew up in the village, you cannot hold a chicken and cut it open and do what you're asked to do. And you grew up here.
You cannot even hold native chalk.
You can't hold a native chalk. But somebody that have been in America for more than 20 years can even hold native chalk and pray more than you. And you are African. You are here. You see, they say that some people don't know what they have.
They lose it.
People will fly all. Do you know how much it is to fly all the way from the US to Nigeria now? Return ticket. Do you know how much it is? People will fly from there, come to Africa here, get their things done, and fly back. All the expenses and everything. You that is living with your grandfather in the village, you can never take a chicken or even a native chalk and try to say something to your ancestors. You cannot do it. We go to the water all the time. From time to time, we come there, we find those people in the same condition. They sit in the water. People from other places come,
collect blessings, and
take blessings and go. And they are there begging and eating sacrifice. That's what is happening to us. White people are now coming to Africa to learn Orisha, to learn how to do Ifa. You that is born here is busy chasing. Anywhere you see a car calling Jesus and going for crusade, you are following them, you are running there. Yet look at your life. No, nothing has changed. 57, no husband, no child, no marriage. And you've been a Jesus girl since going to the mountain for the past 30 years.
You are married to Jesus.
You are married to Jesus.
To Jesus, Satan, leave me alone.
You, a man, 46 years, no house. You've never driven a car before. You don't have any business. You're still squatting somewhere. No marriage, no child. You don't want to go back and check your foundation. Then you go to church, they take you foundational problem. They go there and pour cooking oil on the floor and do rubbish and get out. And say they have done family deliverance. After 10 years, you're still where you are. You don't climb a tree.
Yeah, so Sky Daddy.
And try to use parachute to come down. It doesn't happen like that. We need to wake up. I can see that he has Ibrahim Traore there. Ibrahim Traore is trying to do what people have not done in the last 50 years in Africa.
That's why they are fighting.
And now they are fighting, they are bashing him from all over the place, trying to unalive him. That's what is happening with African spirituality. If you watch, they are being suppressed all over the place, like the times of the Inquisition. You being observing your spirituality, the spirituality of your ancestors will not take anything away from you. If you want to wear a Prada suit, it won't stop you. If you want to do whatever you want to do, it cannot stop you.
Was it not me and you that was seeing that video on Instagram? That foreign actor, I don't know, this comedian,
yes,
that was saying that he's a babalawo.
He's a babalawo. I think his name is I can place.
He said it that he's a babalawo.
Yeah, he said it. He's in
many
Hollywood.
Of you don't even know. He practice. That's why I say anybody you see up there progressing.
That guy practices Ifa. He's a babalawo. He's in Hollywood. He's one of the biggest paid actors there. And you think what is happening? He thinks it's Jesus that gave it to him. No, it's not.
He's always wants to watch TV, and
Oh, okay.
Yo, Jordan, thank you, Stasha. Yes.
We need to wake up. We really need to wake up.
This building right here.
And stop being ashamed of who we are. Okay, who is next? Messi. Messi, all right.
Yeah, good afternoon, Oma. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Messi.
Sir. Good afternoon, man. Like, I was just listening. I didn't join the live on time anyways, but I just heard what people were saying now. Like, I'm so jealous of people in Nigeria. Like, people that have the access to everything there.
I'm telling you. Some
I'm
people
so
that
jealous.
don't value it.
Hi. Like, if I hear people that are home that maybe they have calling, they have not started, I'm so angry. I'm like, what are they waiting for? You that is home, you have access to everything there. Why can't you grab the opportunity? We that are over here, we are still looking for a way to come back home to start up. But you are there, you cannot even do anything. I'm so jealous. Enviness want to finish me over here. I will be like, oh, what is wrong with these people? All of them, they are struggling. They want to come over to abroad. Everybody wants to come abroad.
Yeah,
See,
they
I'm
want
coming
to.
abroad.
And the problem is, most of them go there and they continue to struggle
Struggle.
because they don't want to come. Is it not the same abroad that we've been living since 2004?
They don't
It's
get
not,
it.
it's not the same abroad they brought my husband from because of this calling.
I don't have the urge to go live there again, except to
I
visit
don't know what
and
is special
return.
about the abroad. Everybody I speak to, everybody say everybody want to die to come abroad. You that is abroad, you want to come back. Is it by living? Do you have peace of mind? Do you have peace? Is it by staying abroad? Do you have peace? Ask yourself the question. Everybody want to come abroad. Before you come abroad, check yourself. Oh. Not everybody destiny not there abroad though. It's not by coming abroad there.
No.
It's not by coming abroad. It's high time people start waking up. Oh. Like sometimes I feel like I'm so envious of them that are home that I have access to everything there. I just
No
jealous them.
freedom. You can abroad. You can go and buy a chicken and start unaliving a chicken. How are you going to do that?
That's why
If they even catch you throwing a goat into the water, it's a problem.
That one is a big crime.
So the only place you can practice this thing effectively, if you're called to work, is in Africa. We that is in Lagos self wants to go to the village.
Yes, you see.
Because that's where we can relax and practice. Chidebere, what you're saying is the truth. The Ofeke churches are the ones confusing our people. Apart from that, are you aware that most of the pastors, ask Oma here, they talk to us. They want us to do their settle their water. But they will go back and continue doing it. But we say, no. If it's not going to be the traditional way, go and look for someone else to do it for you. How many people have come to her like that? Go and look for who will do it for you. We are not ashamed of what we practice.
Wow. Please, I don't know, since morning I had this dream, I've been feeling somehow. I don't know if it's something I should be worried about. In the dream, I was like a ghost. So I was a ghost in that dream. Nobody was seeing me.
You are like a ghost.
Yeah, it's like I was a ghost. I was trying to talk to people, and nobody could hear me. I was just roaming about like a roaming ghost. Nobody could hear me. Like nobody could see me.
Mercy, you talk more privately so that 2 of you will discuss that dream, okay?
Okay, I just had it last night. I've not been
Sorry, talk privately.
Okay, it's okay, thank you.
Queenie, are you there? I don't think she's online.
Queenie is not available.
User wanting
user viewer.
Yes, so I'm here. Hello.
Hi.
Happy Sunday.
Wish you the same.
Yeah, thank you. I don't even know where to start, so let's just forget that one. Let me just dive in. We that were late with our callings, yeah, how do we go about it? Because I have done consultation, and if that one made me to start, reconnecting some things. So I now recall connected to some dreams, we always call them dreams, that I had. And I want to know what's the next step. How do I go about that one? I have done till the point where I have to be on ground now. You understand? And to be on ground, I need the person that will do it. So that's what I'm looking now
Are
for.
you living in Nigeria?
No.
Where are you based?
I'm based in the Netherlands.
Somebody from Netherlands just left last month, right? Or 2 months ago.
Last month.
Somebody from the US also just left like 5 days ago. So distance is not an issue. As long as you have a document to fly in. Another factor might be finances. If it's right with you, why not?
I need to know how long do I need to be on ground for, some details.
It depends on the kind of works you have and where your water of reincarnation is too.
All those ones
Where are you from?
explained to me. Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Rivers.
Where in Rivers? We were at Omo last
Ndoni.
time.
Yeah, Ndoni.
Ndoni, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a problem. How long depends on the distance.
I think user viewer.
Yes.
You can get my WhatsApp number or get his own, and we'll discuss it privately so that we know how long your work will take, what it entails, and we can give you that information.
The problem is that me have private chatted you. You did not answer me, so I was thinking maybe the ancestors say don't answer her. She's
Really?
late. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
we were working. Just
Yeah.
remind her
Remind
again
me
now.
again.
All right. Okay. Thank you. I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Jennifer.
Oma,
Yes, darling.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
Sir. Oma, I'm sad then.
What happened?
Did you know my village is a village in Otukpo in Benue State? That village, when I was in university, if I say I'm from that village, what they call it is witch. A village where witch plenty. You know why? It's a village where nobody, we are very small, but nobody they conquer that village. Like you can't step in there with bad intention and leave. You get. But for 2 weeks now, Fulani people entered that village, went to a particular place where there's something they call dweche, like they use stick to hit it on the ground. A human being cannot remove it, except you're in the lineage of the chief priest. When they remove that stick, and they've been killing for 2 weeks now.
Wait, who removed the stick?
I'm so sad because that village, the Fulani people, that means they knew about it.
Yes.
Not the Fulanis that removed it. It's
Like they've been
somebody
studying
from
that
there
village.
that sold out and betrayed the whole people.
That sold it out, thank you. But they've been peddling that is the Fulani people because it was after they removed that thing, our river is very small. It won't pass your ankle.
If the Fulani,
you can't go there with bad intention and come back
if
alive.
somebody from your place,
But they have not fed that
tell
thing.
them
And
about it, the Fulani can never know about it.
that's exactly what I was telling my
you
father.
people sold out and betrayed the entire village.
Everybody is trying to be so, that's the thing, modernized, that nobody, like after my grandfather's generation passed, I don't think anybody is really servicing it. And even if they are, I'm sure it's that same people that have sold it out now.
That's
because
what
not everybody in the village knows
They've
about that thing
collected
except older
400,000
people.
or 1 million and sold out something that have existed for more than 10,000 years. So don't blame the Fulani. As I am now,
They wiped out 2 weeks ago. Did
no
mass
Fulani
burial.
can know
Now,
where Ikenga
right
is.
before yesterday, they went back again.
The gods have already given them, so people abandon
You
them. Let
don't
them
want,
destroy
yes,
them.
now, as you don't want them to continue working for you guys.
They should destroy people.
So no problem. Let the Fulani take over the place. That's what is happening.
I've been shouting this, everybody being Christian that are not even strong. I've been so sad. I don't even know what to do.
Let me tell you this. Where I come from, in Achi, nobody from Achi dies in accident before. Many years ago, you can no. If you like, let it be a train that mangled the car, and you people are 5. Achi person must come out. But as soon as they began to do too many church things, destroy the ordinances of the land, people are dying like water now, like flies. You see, in my place before, what they used to know us is we use 1 cup to drink. Even if we are 20 in a table, it is 1 cup that everybody will be using to drink. By the time they started doing church things, poison came in. People started poisoning each other. Nobody leaves their drink open now and go to pee. If you come back, you throw away that drink and take another one. You see how evil creeps into a society. Now, somebody from your place have gone to tell Fulani, come, just give me that 2 million and 1 cow. I will show you how to defeat these people. Who are the people? Your own people. Go and check. That person that sold out, they have wiped out his family also.
It's very possible.
You see how
Because
foolish
even
they
people
are?
from neighboring village, when they heard it, they said, if they can enter this village, then we are finished.
Oh, that's how white people entered Africa. Go and read Things Fall Apart. Where Chinua Achebe said that It's not Ado Okonkwo or who. The only thing that is holding us together, the white man has given them a knife and they cut it. Now things has fallen apart. It is still the Igbo people that sold out to the white people that made them. They could be for 35 years. They could make war was on, even with MacGregor and their troops from Britain. They could not penetrate. They conquered everywhere else. They could not. But look at it today. Churches everywhere. You will see an old man, 70 years old man. Oh, he will pick a cola and begin to do a golf. After a golf, he will land in Jesus' name. One king did it where we went to in Anambra. I told my wife, get up, it's time to leave. They invited us there. We went for that occasion. I was happy that, hey, this young Igwe is praying.
Then he said in
That
Jesus' name.
Igwe prayed for almost 20 minutes at the end of the day with a cola. He said in Jesus' name. The things they brought, did we eat it? We left that occasion. Because what is that? What has Jesus got to do with the cola? Jesus, cola there for their place. Jesus not eating the cola. That's the problem we are having as Africans. Anywhere you see betrayal going on all over Africa, it is the same people. Look at that young man in Burkina Faso. It is still his people that they paid to be protesting in France. It is still his people, his own fellow comrades that are trying to unalive him for more than 22 times now. You see, the same thing they did to Thomas Sankara. All those people that sold out their people, where are they today? 50 years ago, are they still alive? Go and look at Mobutu Sese Seko's villa. It was better than the White House of America. It is in ruins now. Snakes are the ones living there, overgrown by bushes. So it is we that is doing ourselves. Nobody is doing us. So I'm
My
so
fear is
sorry
that
about the
people
things
take
that are
over the
going on
land
in
now.
your
That means I will
village.
not have a village again.
You can come to my own
You
work.
can come to our house. We'll show you where to live.
Mama, it's not funny. I'm laughing. I'm
But if
just
you are
tired.
married,
I
if you
don't know.
marry, you go to your husband's place now. Okay?
Ah, God, it's so sad.
So sorry about that.
Yes, sir.
It's all right, Jenny.
Yes, sir. From them.
Okay.
Hi, sir. Bye
All
bye.
right. All right. I think it's time to go to my
Yeah.
so
Eh? It's time to do what?
to go make my bitter leaf soup.
Go and make your bitter leaf soup.
Ife Tonia.
Ife, are you still outside the country? Or are you back?
Or Ife traveled. Oh, Ife bring goodies. Oh, Bulgari aqua is what I want.
Bulgari aqua, you like better. Okay, so in the absence of no other question from you people, I see you again during the week. Okay, so the BICBD was sweet. It was sweet enough to grace our life today. Thank you very much, BICBD.
You're welcome.
For sharing your time with us. Thank you. And to everybody that gifted me, I want to say thank you. To those that you have one question, Barbie. Oh yeah, now send request. Let me take that question. Sorry guys, thank you, Ivy. I didn't know I'm still muted. If are you back or you're still abroad? Barbie Pearl. It's even dream you want to ask. You know me, I don't do dream. Very sorry. I don't do dream interpretation. Sorry. If I be like say you don't relocate finally. And they use corner they look you. So I want to say thank you to everybody that was on this live. It's time to rest. I'll see you again during the week to come back for another episode. For those of you that watch my YouTube videos and don't like, please change. If you go there, please click a like. I will see 300 and something viewers through like. Why are you people like this? That's why I said I will stop uploading. I will stop uploading. If you miss my life, you miss my life. Because you people won't leave comments, you won't like, you don't even encourage me. It looks like I'm posting it for ghosts. So since you people don't appreciate that part of my service, I'm going to shut it down, right? I'm going to stick to just the 2 minutes clip that you see. Then when you come out, you say, what happened now? Because you people don't like the YouTube that I'm always putting the videos. I know how that YouTube video has helped a lot of you, but you don't encourage me. I don't say you should give me money. I say like the video or what? Make a comment. Let me know that you visited the page. It's encouraging. Okay, so please, this video I'm going to put it on my previous my last live. I'm still going to upload it, so kindly go there and view if you missed the previous live. Until then, stay good. I love you. Bye.